And we should be live. Maybe.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Hello, Raphael. What? Wait, where's Raphael? Oh, how's it?
We need to go into here.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
Oh, and I didn't even realize that was a place we could go. Because I didn't look at the map. Because I'm an idiot. Hello, people. Take it, that's the Toy Master.
It's the Toy Master.
Nearly there, my darling.
That is a strong
You can
moppet.
play with all your brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm. This dude
A
is
visitor.
creepy.
Tell me, do you like puppets?
If you want to see creepy, I'll have to play through Musashi.
Mm.
There's a... I'm trying to remember his name. But he gives off, like, extremely creepy pedo vibes.
Don't worry, so does this guy.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's the toy maker. But he talks to a little kid about playing his flute.
Oh.
Let's see, a visitor. Tell me, do you like puppets? Sure.
The toy seller nods and smiles.
Wonderful. Here, take a look at this.
The puppet springs to life.
Impressive, no? There's a lot of craftsmanship in that small package. Quite a lot. Now, what can I do for you? I haven't had many callers of late, what with all the fuss and hubbub that's been going on outside.
I'm just gonna... Oh, actually, no, let's do it the Arhu one thing, I think.
Held captive? By Kem? Are you certain?
We'll do the Source Amulet.
Then I was right to sequester myself here with my puppets. Trusting people is a folly. But it seems that you are to enter the tomb of the divine. And I am to help you get there. So be it. In order to pass the first chamber, you'll need an amulet that's charged with source. 5 souls worth, to be precise. Here, take this amulet and fill it with source. When you've done that, return to me and I'll tell you what must be done next. You must wear the amulet as you consume source. The excess power will be siphoned into it until it is full. Good luck. You may need it.
You'll need it.
Guess we should have left some bodies.
Yes. There must be some, like, void-walking corpses dotted around. Let's split up and look for corpses.
Let's split up, gang! Oh. If I go and absorb Ahu...
I mean, I found a bunch of corpses.
Where...
I think they'll let us use them.
I've got the wares you need. You're confident.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
The silent monks. You're not wrong.
Any of these corpses.
I...
They're magisters, right? So we don't have to feel bad.
Possibly.
If you don't want to do the silent monks, do the magisters.
Let's see how angry
Make
they
sure
get.
you're wearing it.
I am. I have the replenish source skill there to remind me.
Curious. This
Yep,
amulet
there you go.
is storing
Solid.
the source.
Yum, 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 yum. And if I consume more than 5, it just doesn't
Nothing
care.
happens.
Okay.
It just gets added to your thing. All right, well, since they seem okay with this, I'm going to refill my sauce.
Okay. This isn't a, like, holy hand grenade situation where if I go 6, I explode or anything, right?
I don't think so, no. Just making the paladin's job way worse.
Now they
Instead of
just need a
having to
squeegee.
Instead of having to throw corpses on a fire, they now have to pick up guts and viscera.
I have to say, one thing that's mildly disturbing about this is it came with 1 charge in it, so that was 1 body already.
Mm-hmm.
Did he eat a child?
It seems
There are
that you can't
implications
hold
that he is not a good person. I can't remember the specifics.
Now the question is, do I have to keep wearing this damn amulet?
I don't think so. I think you can just talk to him now. Hold on, we've seen this dude's portrait. Can we like talk to him about it now?
About it, I blame myself. I should never have encouraged him as a child. He could have grown up to be a merchant.
Can I? What have you achieved?
I do find it extremely interesting that the painter guy is actually like, he actively does just bite his thumb and suck on the wound.
That's cute.
An attention to detail.
It'd be funny if after a while he fainted.
Yeah. Blood loss. I don't think I'd ever be able to paint with blood. Just saying.
I think I remember reading something a while ago that it's a lot harder than media makes it look, because it is just not the right consistency, and it starts to smell really bad.
Well,
I don't know why these things are known, but
this is gonna be kind of dark, but theoretically you could let it dry out. Blood does dry out and becomes kind of crusty and stuff. And what you
make
do,
it like an oil painting, like mix it.
you grind it up into a powder, and then yeah, you'd add probably linseed oil or I'm trying to think what the other oil is, but yeah, you'd add a medium to it. You could do probably tempura
coagulate?
too. Well,
Wouldn't it coagulate?
no, it wouldn't. Your blood flows in water, but you wait for it to dry out. You dehydrate it, and you use oil.
Right. Okay.
It would probably still be a weird consistency, but especially if you didn't let it dry completely out.
Greetings. I trust that the item I gave you is having the desired effect. Consider
other
me
wares do you
at your
have?
service if you need anything
I'll take
else.
that as well.
Like the way he talks.
It's charged.
Fully charged, you say? That would mean that 5 souls have been... actually, I'd rather not dwell on exactly how you charged the device. On to the next matter. You'll need the Scroll of Atonement. It's locked in my desk on the 2nd floor. The password is Giora.
So theoretically, you could do this even if you had killed the guy.
Yep.
When you have both the charged amulet and the scroll, go to the Path of Blood. On the left side of the chamber, on a pillar near Lucian's statue, you should see a hidden mechanism. It will clear the way.
So left side, Lucian statue, hidden mechanism.
Good luck.
It appears. It's fine.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the like obvious implication that Aho. Wait, what?
Alarm! Fetch Papa!
Am I not allowed to go upstairs with you now?
The puppet looks at you with what almost amounts to
do I?
curiosity.
Yeah, because I guess
You
because I
sense
didn't like
power
talk
from
with
within
you.
it, a measure of source, just enough to make the plaything
Hold on, yeah. See if I'm just gonna do the.
I don't know. I think it was, yeah, it might have been alarming because of you. I don't think you didn't go upstairs, did you?
I went through the door and the thing started screaming alarm.
Papa's permission granted. You
Okay,
may
it seems
pass,
to be fine
friend,
now.
And
Yeah, I think I just needed to talk
The
to him
puppet's
as well.
words choke off. It spasms and flares with source. Then it is still once
weird.
more, and a different voice emerges from within.
Oh yeah, this bit.
You have hampered me long enough. This place will be your tomb, the only one you shall enter.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the like implication that a lot of the people that we trusted in the first game kind of ended up becoming
Dicks.
not evil but complicit. Yeah, complicit in shitty behavior. Like obviously Ahu serving the divine for as long as he has clearly means he was I would find it hard to believe that Ahu was not aware of what was like Ifan's actual mission was. There's no way that the Divine also lied to Ahu about what was
You never know.
in the scroll. Maybe, but I don't know.
Exploiting trust.
Yeah. Like, it could be true, you know, I don't know.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Hurts, donut.
I do like donuts.
I could go for like a jelly-filled donut. Just a lemon curd-filled one or something.
Curd.
What? Couldn't
I
hear
said
you.
I love lemon curd.
Yeah, it's great in donuts because it kind of cuts the sweetness a bit.
Mm.
With the acidity. Well, listen here, bewitched bitch.
I felt like it's been ages since we heard this music. This is probably one of my favorite tracks. It's just so good.
The piratey music. I do like that their shields are targets.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a yeah, Red Prince just didn't get to take his turn because he just kept electrocuting him.
Yep.
I wonder what the canon ending for DOS 1 is in terms of Cassandra. Because obviously we chose the fusion ending. And then she betrayed us and we had to kill her. So, yeah. I wonder if that's the canon ending. Because I don't think we ever hear of... I suppose that must be the canon ending because we meet Ahu, and Ahu's the one that has a relationship, question mark, with the other sister.
Mm-hmm.
But just because he doesn't mention her doesn't mean she's not, like, around. So, I don't know.
I wasn't able to reach the other one.
That's fine. Do you have other spells? Jesus.
I think they do.
One of them is even going before Loso, which is kind of wild.
They're fast little boogers. They don't want you to have any source.
No, they never do.
I don't know why they target you with it.
Just because he's usually the first one to lose all his magic armor.
Oh, you can't absorb source through magic armor?
Nope.
I'll be damned.
Do you only just figure that out?
Well, I mean, I've never actually paid attention to them doing it. We haven't had the skill ourselves.
Yeah, we do. We have Source Vampirism.
Oh. Oh, yeah, we
use
do.
it.
I thought it was just used to kill things.
No. Yeah, you can, it's the same skill. We can use it on our enemies if we want during the battle. It's just, you know, it's 1 AP.
Let's
so
go
I'd rather just,
with...
you know, do damage.
I didn't get 1 less AP because I'm shocked. Where's he going?
Dude.
Yeah, I may have to switch Fane back to a normal shield. I'm liking this one, though.
Damn. I fucking slaughtered that thing. Why did that reset my cooldowns? It's interesting.
I'll yield to none.
Ow.
Let's see. You're not decaying, are you?
No.
I'm ready.
Red Prince's damage has skyrocketed since putting this armor on. Jesus, I didn't even look. His damage is 1,067 to 1,189.
Damn.
For reference, Los's is only 685.
I forget
But
what.
obviously, the reason hers is so high is because 95% bonus.
Yeah, Fane's is 765 to 857. So.
That's still really high for a one-handed sword.
Well, he's like all plus damage percent things, so.
Yeah, he's a metamorph, so loads of extra stats.
I just.
You hit him. Oh, no, you didn't. That's weird. Yeah, I was looking on the stream. It did no damage.
It's like my AP vanished.
Weird.
Is the weird thing.
Hurts,
Oh, well.
doesn't it?
He did. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's a thing to this.
Where is my
Let me
bedroll?
move out. Let me move out of the way. Ooh, sauce orbs. I can make some blessed arrows.
Hmm.
Oh, it was only that one that had one. Puppet bead.
Virtue token, some long branches for Losa.
Oh yeah, virtue tokens would be good because they're you use them and get free sauce.
Would you like
it's
some?
It's so weird using the sea ghosts thing and not just immediately seeing a fuck ton of randos following us around.
Yeah, a whole army of nonsense.
Yeah, I remember these guys you needing to consume their sauce like the statues of Lucian because it's him that made them. The toy maker.
He made
It's
the
guy that made
statues?
Yeah, he made the statues of Lucian.
Cool.
From what I recall, yeah, because these are like
the desk is locked tight.
I think you're
Instead of a
supposed to
keyhole,
think that
there's a
these are
gilded
the
inlay that
prototypes,
bears
but
no
actually the
engraving.
statues
It was
were.
all for you. Beneath this sits a framed square of blank parchment. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment.
Kind of want to write the wrong one.
Nothing happens.
The ink is absorbed into the parchment until it vanishes. Somewhere within the desk, a mechanism unlocks with a click.
No, I wouldn't really call that a desk.
It's more like an altar to me.
Yeah.
Got a new shield.
Plinth. One could even argue a lectern, even though it wouldn't be being used for its appropriate.
Yeah. Because, yeah, lectern would generally be facing the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Towards
but
the room.
it's the same shape as a lectern. But I don't know how much that actually means.
That's some finesse boots.
Finesse boots. Why are we giving the Loch Ness Monster shoes?
Because they're tree fitty. Tree fitty.
It's about tree fitty.
Okay, I have a bunch of virtue tokens in my inventory if you need them.
Okay.
My inventory should be open. I don't need a toy block.
I would love to live in a place like this. I don't like rooms. I would love a big open.
I don't like rooms.
Note
don't.
the blood.
Yeah, this dude's.
Are you digging
this
through
dude's
stuff?
A bad guy.
He's
No.
a bad guy. Duh.
Duh.
Note the blood.
Just look at what he has over here.
One of those knife throwing wheels? It just means he's bad at it.
But yeah, I think that's like a theme a lot in Larian's writing is like sacrifice for the greater good and how we can be better if we want kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you, the player, can be the idealist and things can work out, proving them wrong.
To an extent.
I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to in this game make any like sacrifices, unless you don't have the stats. You know, if you are prepared and you are a god woken,
a proper god woken.
Yeah, you can get through the game without having to like unnecessarily kill people, unless I'm like completely forgetting something. I suppose to some extent there is some stuff in it that you can't control, like obviously Malady escaping into the Hall of Echoes does kill a bunch of people. Even if you're not the one that did it, it did kill some people because they couldn't handle being in the Hall of Echoes.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, don't you remember that like half the ship goes missing?
Yeah.
Imagine having all this space but still having a single bed.
I'm just concerned about the panties in the treasure chest.
Where else is he gonna keep them? Now they're forever. They're forever cozy.
Aww. Now I'm curious.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna throw your pictures away.
No, I thought you were gonna put panties on the bed.
Okay, yeet. I'm just curious how far I could eat it.
That was fucking far.
Yeah, that's as far as I can eat stuff. When you have to scroll to aim it. Well, at least these other Moppets aren't mad.
I think you can tell him that they attacked you. I don't think he gives you anything, but I think he's like, oh no.
That's just what happens.
I've told you all that you require.
That's just what happens.
Was there something else?
Yes. There was a dark entity that killed me.
What? There must be some mistake. They're just toys now. They wouldn't hurt a fly, unless I wanted them to. I'll look into the matter. A misunderstanding, I'm sure.
How do I know you're not going to attack me?
I think there's some stuff that's an implication that there's like children's souls in those, but I don't know. I think that's meant to just be like a thought you have, not necessarily a fact.
I mean, there are a lot of orphans in this world. He might be making it less.
He's giving them a home and a purpose.
Ugh. Orphan jokes are dark.
You don't have to take ownership of them, though.
I'm not touching it. Not touching it.
Like most orphans.
I don't touch orphans, that's for sure.
Have you actually seen this yet? The Path of Blood?
I haven't looked in it.
Oh.
I see people
you
in
don't
there.
have to talk to Ahu.
I thought we were supposed to.
Anyway. I think you can. I don't think there's anything required, but you can talk. I think he'll be like, oh, cool, you've got the amulet. Go now and be a Godwoken.
Godwoken, you return. Many obstacles lie between the path of blood and the resting place. It is a room of many levers. 5 will lead you closer to your goal. The rest will lead you to your death. Each lever is named for a virtue of the divine.
Oh,
Find
okay,
the
so you
levers
can
whose
get the
initials
answer to
spell
this
the word
puzzle.
Yep.
power.
I'm gonna
Select
forget
these
this.
5 and these alone.
I won't. I purposefully, like, locked it into my brain so that we didn't have to waste our time on that room.
Put the amulet on and charge it up by consuming salt. Bring the amulet and the scroll to the path of blood. By the statue of Lucian, there is a...
Yeah, I don't think you have to be wearing the amulet anymore.
Yeah, it's in my inventory. It's garbage tier, so I'm not gonna wear it.
Oh, Lucian,
Yeah.
please return. Oh, Lucian, please return.
If only I had the ability to get life from blood.
Yeah, playing a lead character and just walking around this room. So
Slurpees.
Have you come to join us in the endless prayer?
Why do you have a cutting board?
Or do you wish to walk the path of blood? Lucian's day wouldn't be the same without the faithful gathering to petition for his return.
Nope.
Pledge my soul. Oh, Lucian, please.
He's talking to me now. You have to walk down the path.
I was looking at the... I thought these were statues because I was only seeing the base of them.
Hey, me first.
There she goes.
Good luck.
Take my blood. Tell me I am pure.
And she explodes.
Dead. And she seemed so confident. Something closed the door.
Was it right or left? It was left.
Yeah, like I said, it spots it for you. It's there.
There's a curious-looking panel discreetly nestled upon the wall. Upon it is a lone button. There's a slot in the center of the button. It looks like something should be placed in it.
Hold on.
You okay?
Yep, it's dying.
Okay. I'll put the amulet in.
The amulet fits the slot perfectly. The mechanisms around it begin to glow with source.
Roll of atonement and read it aloud.
The button slowly sinks into the wall, as if pushed by an invisible hand. The source fades from the amulet, consumed by the inner mechanisms of the button. Gears turn behind the ancient walls, almost like they're acknowledging the words you spoke. A nearby hatch in the floor unseals itself.
And we lost them both. Oh, no, we didn't. They're still here. It just got drained.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want a bunch of free sauce, basically, you can, but you have to have it equipped in order to use it. So it's kind of a pretty big sacrifice.
Let's go ahead and make sure there's no spirits. Oh, she has one.
The bewildered ghost stares at her own dead corpse. A single thought emanates from her spirit. But I was pure.
There's no shame in imperfection. Actually, let's search your thoughts.
You are pious and good-hearted. You have never struck another, nor have you taken what is not yours, nor have you known the pleasures of the flesh. You are, by any measure, as pure as the blizzard-driven snow. But your mind, you suspect, is not. You lust for the man who lives next door. You covet his wife's fine dresses. You push these thoughts away, for you would run the path of blood, and for that you must be pure. To win, you must be pure. And in that moment, you understand. Your desire to win is what makes you impure. The paradox makes you smile. All your life was for nothing. You fade away.
Shit!
Looking at this.
One little silver spoon, that's all I took from them. A family like that wouldn't even miss it. I didn't deserve to die because of it.
A silver spoon. It is interesting how many of these souls there are.
Have haunted my dreams ever since the war. I thought I'd be forgiven. I thought I'd suffered enough. I was wrong.
I don't think I can bring myself to eat all these.
I gave away a small fortune to the cathedral and the schools and the poor on the streets. I paid what was owed. I should be cleansed of my sins.
Larian have thoughts on religion, man.
I don't disagree with them on a lot of them. I'm moist.
The whole affair with that girl happened decades ago. I've led a pious life ever since. Am I really to be judged for all time because of this one indiscretion?
I think that's the last one's over here, right? Yeah.
I don't understand. I was sure I'd make it. What did I do wrong? Did I commit some sin without knowing? Did I sin by thinking I was pure? Blessed divine, enlighten me!
No, they all just died because they didn't have the MacGuffins.
Yeah, I think I don't know if we've already heard it already, but yeah, basically, none of this is ever meant to be successful. Why did you do that?
Because your soul
You
was
have
already
full
gone from
source.
it.
Yeah, but you already have full source.
I was filling up the amulet, I think. Yeah, it's got 1 in it.
What?
Just in case we need it later.
Okay. Yeah, all of
Wait,
this is
a
deliberately
switch.
meant to like you can't get through this, basically. You will just die. Unless you're God woken, but it's just cruel.
Yep.
It just makes me hate Lucian.
I think you're
Jesus
supposed to hate
Christ.
Lucian.
We might actually get to level 21. Oh no, there's not many quests that come after this.
We just need 7 more of those entrance things. Could just go kill the whole city for XP.
We could do that. God, I love this design.
The floor.
Imagine having a mosaic floor.
Be hell to keep clean, though.
But, you know, everything already is, so...
Yeah. Especially mines.
Yeah, I was just checking. I wasn't sure. Oh, look. Lucian's
No sign of
sarcophagus.
Lucian's body.
Psych!
Dal is beating us here.
Totally unexpected. Okay. Apparently some people got here. Maybe skeletons.
Yeah, like I said, I think there is a way to get through here, but only so much. I can't remember the specifics.
Stock this up on a little bit of source. Because you can use it outside of battle. That's the wrong
Alright.
button. They don't have souls. They're fine.
I didn't say anything. I was stretching.
Oh. I thought you were being disconcerted that I'm eating bodies.
Nope. Oh yeah, I didn't unequip that spell.
There now. We have 4 source points in stash we can use between battles.
Peering through the iron grating, you can see how it connects to the strange pipework beneath. The blessed altar seems to want to be touched.
Touch it.
The altar seems to respond. Beyond it, something creaks, as if the pipework was moving. The sound comes from beyond the altar, but also echoes and gurgles behind. A blessed stone altar. The cool stone seems to beg to be touched. In the space beyond the altar, the pipework shifts.
Oh, is it a pipe? God damn it.
Yes.
I suck at
Have
these.
fun.
Okay, so I'm trying to get blue to blue.
Blue to blue and red to red.
Yeah, but I don't see the reds and the other one yet. I'm assuming.
Yes.
How do you make them cross each other besides just the X things?
The X things.
Suck at these. Anyway.
Yeah, you have to predict where it's gonna go.
How are you supposed to do that last one?
You sounded like Bitsy.
Lemonade.
Oh, there's a fucking chest down there. I never even noticed that.
Do we ever actually physically go down there?
Nope.
So I'm gonna have to teleport your ass down there?
I think you can. That's what the shield is for.
That's what goes there.
Yeah, you can't target through the shield, so...
Trying to think which one is going to be red and which one's going to be blue. How do you
Blue's
even
bottom
reveal
left.
it? What?
Blue's bottom left.
That means red. Go like this. Sorry if I'm being quiet during this. It's because I am absolute ass at these. So up. Like that. There's red. This one. Goes like this. Goes up through there. No, I think I just broke that one, so that doesn't work.
Yeah, that one's connected to the
This.
holy fire one.
Straight up. And that one has to stay like that as well.
Can you turn, yeah, that one? Because then, yeah, there and there. Nice.
I think that'll work.
In the pit beyond, things move.
Oh, it resets it whenever you... And why put me right back into the menu for that, you piece of shit?
The cool stone seems to be in the
Because
space
you wiped
beyond.
the slate clean. Alright, do that again.
Yeah, like I remember what I did. Exhilarating footage.
I wonder what the stats on the shield are.
Not even chess. It is damn pipe puzzles.
That's actually a decent shield.
Is
No
it?
stats though. Yeah, no stats though. It's pure shield.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I just clicked the wrong one, so yay. Come on.
I need to up my mic sensitivity.
How sensitive is your mic? Did it tell you to go? Okay, so that needs to go like so across there.
I just think the audio suppression on Discord is a little harsh.
To an extent, yeah. Oh wait, I just...
But I don't like turning it off to like I don't want to annoy your viewers.
Sure, I didn't break that one. I did not. So it goes there we go. I think that's right.
Hi, Locke.
How you doing, Locke? I am suffering. I
just don't wipe the puzzle thing clean.
Tell it not to put me right back into the fucking menu. Like I'm supposed to do something to trigger it all.
The option.
I thought it was to trigger it. Because one rotated them, second one brings me in, third one seemed like it should trigger. So how do I trigger it then?
Peering through the iron grate.
Button. Yeah, it's the first one. See?
I pressed the first one and it said it was just...
Yeah, the first time you did it, they were in a way that they couldn't go anywhere. So.
Why is the middle one not doing anything?
I wonder. Ta-da!
So how am I supposed to turn on the middle one?
You need to provide the blood.
Where's the throw button?
So angry.
Just chuck you down there.
Alright, that needs to be blessed. I'm not using my sauce.
I'm gonna move off of it so it doesn't kill me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it hurt you. That's funny. Alright. There you go.
Now I'm wondering how we get down there.
You don't need to get down here.
Very obviously a way, though.
No, there isn't.
There is a chest.
Yeah, I think it's just there for aesthetics. Yeah, nailed it.
Hunt for Dallas. Still feels like there should be a way down there.
Okay, you can feel that way.
You're still kicking? So am I. So am I. The Line of Anguish. This sounds friendly. Quick saving so I never have to do that puzzle again.
Venture no farther. Only death lies beyond.
I mean, I'm already dead.
Bones need not be broken. Screams need not rend this old air. Preserve thyself and flee. To cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Do not decide in haste.
Let me in.
Very well. Embrace thy fate.
Let me guess, Death Fog?
Room, eh?
Don't think so.
Charming.
Oh, do I have to say it as well? I do. That was weird.
It's just traps everywhere.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Yep. So yeah, you remember you have to spell power. So you need to find, and it has to be done in order.
And I don't want him following me. Let's see. Harmony, discretion, fearlessness, Yarak.
O is there.
Authority.
Authority.
There's a sword there. Tenaciousness. Order. I'm looking for the P.
I know.
Gonna take a while. There's righteousness.
I think one of them is hidden. I can't recall. It's been a while.
Not seeing P anywhere.
Hmm. Yeah, like I said, I think one of them is hidden.
I don't see it. So. I'm assuming these are poison traps.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Moving to reinforcement deployer.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Where is he going?
They're running towards the things. Ah, I found P. There. I'm on my way.
I can't even highlight over them to see what they are, so.
Moving to corporeal transposition engine.
And I told you O is...
Over where the guy is, yeah. Let's see if I can actually fly over there. Or if low walls block me.
Moving to involuntary death assistant.
Involuntary death assistant. Although, does them pulling the switches...
No, it doesn't reset anything.
Okay. So W is next. I can't see any of them yet.
It's here. There we go.
Moving to reinforcement deployer. All reinforcements deployed.
E is that one. Empathy. Oh, Red Prince isn't in combat anymore. Can I just walk over and pull it?
It worked.
I can.
Okay, where's R?
There's E. R is like right next. It's like right next to the start or something. I think. Yeah, it's there. It's right there.
He doesn't have movement tech,
Isn't
unfortunately.
even in the combat anymore. That's so funny. Is he just that far away from any enemies?
But yeah, I don't have movement tech on him, so I'm gonna have to go.
Ah, damn it! That put me in combat.
Now let's see if our incarnate can actually pull those or not.
I think so.
No, he can't. Can't interact with it.
Red Prince's turn is next, so because I re-entered combat.
Bitch. He's immune to poison.
Poison.
Yeah, we should beat this today unless I get stuck on puzzles. Have I ever mentioned I'm bad at puzzles?
I think so.
Must have been the last lever.
Done. Yep, and then they all just explode,
Careful now. That's a trap.
and then all the traps deactivate. And we can just walk around. Oh,
Look out.
Dora
I see a trap
Rav.
nearby.
Chest
Careful now.
armor.
That's a trap. Lucky find.
It's unique chest armor, Dora Rav. 813, 115, 5 finesse, 5 strength, 2 finesse, 2 constitution, 2 warfare, 1 polymorph, 0.2 movement, and 176 HP. And it has a slot. I will
That's
send it on over.
better than what I got.
There you go. You got another piece of unique armor, and I'm guessing that's her. I'm guessing this is Dora Ray. Oh, her soul's gone. That's fun. Never noticed that armor.
You will always find new things. That's the nice thing about games like this. You really do just start to notice new things all the time.
Xenagogery? Xenagogery? I don't even know that word. Oh, I'm looking that up. Xenagogery. Did I spell it right?
Let me see.
A xenagogue is an obsolete term referring to a guide or tour guide. One who guides strangers. So xenagogery. Goguery. Okay. Yeah, I spelled it right. Xenagogery is not a word. But a xenagogue is a guide. Someone who guides strangers. Which actually kind of makes sense. Because all of these are supposed to be aspects of the divine. So, you know, you see what I mean? It's like guiding the uninformed kind of thing. It's interesting.
I am very uninformed. So if you try to walk through that before, you'll just die, I'm guessing. Or that puts up a barrier.
Fane, I never thought
yeah, I
I'd
think so.
see you again. It's been so long since our time together in your library. It's me, Harina. Do you remember me?
I remember her, but not what you are now.
You
don't
never
owe
did
money or
mince
anything,
your
do you?
words, Master Fane. You were always straight with us. But more than that, you were always good. Always working so hard for a better world, a more perfect world.
I was proud and arrogant. You're voted because of my more perfect world.
But what if I were void woken no longer? It's not too late, Master Fane. We can fix everything that went wrong. Everything.
I don't trust
We
this.
could be free of tyrants, free of the Seven, of the King, of the Void, free to live our lives and study the universe again. With your help, we could be restored, not as some twisted monsters, as our true selves. We could be Eternals again.
What could hold back the King of the Void?
The powers of the Seven are the key. Once you have claimed them as your own, use them to open a gateway to the void so we may return. We'll take back the source that was stolen from us to restore ourselves as Eternals. Then we'll use the source of the Seven to close the hole they created. And we'll make sure the Void and the King stay on the other side. Together, we can do it. You can right this wrong and restore the Eternals. Please, Master Fane, set us free.
All things must come to an end.
Yeah, this is a unique ending for Fane. To some extent, I mean, you can if you have Fane in your squad, you can in theory do it with him. But yeah, basically, it will restore Fane's race to existence, but it will kill everything else.
Yep. That's kind of what I figured was going on.
The truth hangs heavy upon
Losa
the
has
air
a unique
itself,
ending as well if she goes
unspoken.
to the
This
thing
is
and
the
it goes
point
to
of
the
no
end
return.
without
Somewhere
killing her
beyond
demon
this point,
or making
you
a
shall be
truce with her
undone,
demon.
or you shall ascend. There is no middle ground.
I'm guessing that the demon takes over if she gets there with him.
Kind of. The universe ends to some extent. All right, here we go. Exciting times.
Exciting timies.
Come, Quercus. Time is short.
Oh wow, I heard. I forgot I can understand him because you're here.
I was trying to talk to Quercus, you guys.
Goodness. Here we are, Quercus. This is it.
Why am I still knocked down?
What do you mean, Quercus? Of course I'm prepared. I have my noble steed below me, and my trusted shield beside me. What more could I need?
Can I just let Sir Laura ascend?
His whiskers cracked into a mischievous smile.
And I may have cracked the spell that will stop the great acorn in its furious tracks, if that's what you mean. That's right, Quercus. We've done it!
Sir Laura turns to you, his beady eyes shining with pride.
I owe you an apology, Shield. At the start of our journey, I wouldn't have believed a human would lead me to the discovery that would save us all.
Technically, I'm an Eternal.
But I see now that my prejudice was foolish. Without you, Quercus and I might still be stuck on that abominable prison island. Now here I am. Here we are, on the brink of saving the world.
Shouldn't you use it now?
Indeed, Quercus and I will find an advantageous location and do just that. Meanwhile, you must prevent the servants of the Acorn from interrupting us.
Sir Laura takes a slow, deep breath and lets it out in a rush.
You feel it, don't you? It's so still. But there's something behind it, too, like a thunderclap waiting to fall. The great Acorn is nearly here. Its servants are poised for impact. We've known this moment would come. Now it is time to put my research to the test. I am ready. Quercus is ready. And you, Shield?
Ready as you'll ever be.
What say you, Quercus? That's good enough for you? Then it's good enough for me, too.
Sir Laura grabs your pinky with his tiny paw. He gives it a decisive shake, then salutes.
No matter what happens next, Shield, there's something Quercus and I want you to know. It has been an honor. Now, onward!
We gotta go protect him after this.
I don't know why Red Prince isn't getting up, so I'm just gonna do this, because I think that should
You come here often. I don't know what you did, but you just released a source blood. I thought I'd come and see what all the fuss was about. Should have known you were getting yourself into trouble. Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. I will do everything I can to support you, Godwoken. I will pray for you. I think you'll need it. Don't underestimate the power of true prayer. This is a place of incredible power where a single prayer holds the weight of thousands. Your heart and soul will fill as quickly as they're drained.
I am wagering that what's-her-face would have been the fourth person here, huh? The skeleton lady.
Wendigo?
Yeah.
Pass.
Consider it a taste of your divine future. The people will pray for you. In turn, they'll trust you to do right by them, as I'm trusting you to do now. Of course, it's up to you whether or not to listen. I know how I'd respond, but you do you.
Melody wearily chuckles to herself, then bows her head in a show of unexpected but sincere reverence.
Looks like my investment's paid off after all.
You've shown me kindness in the face of my sins. My worship is the least I can offer.
I've always preferred to be the one reaping the attention, but you've turned the tables. I suppose it's only right, seeing as how a new divinity may stand before me.
Now go. Rivellon needs a new divine.
Infinite source abilities. Well, once, yeah, there we go. Once it's now it's revered.
So we just have unlimited source now?
Yep.
And I'm going to change my skills.
I think I have all my source abilities equipped. Yeah, other than Hailstorm.
So Apotheosis is worthless now.
Yep.
Age, Widow, Silence.
I think I have all of mine equipped. So.
Away. Peace of mind we probably want to keep.
got Anathema ready and raring to go. Well, when I use it.
There we go, on you. Does everyone get it or just main characters?
Everyone.
Okay. Keeps his infusions. We get rid of Bone Widow.
Bone Widow.
Evasion. Bone Cage.
Melody's got a stance on right now.
Does she?
She looks very silly.
Oh, the little like weird ass squat. Yeah. I could do. Instead. That seems like fun. I'm just like contemplating the last little bit of what I'm going to put on here. Go haste.
Haste is good.
My bars are completely fucked up, but it's okay.
I'm sure you'll forget everything you've put on there anyway.
Yep. Like, you're not wrong.
I don't know why Red Prince seems to have a permanent rested buff.
Some kind of probably weird dialogue glitch if I had to take a wild guess.
I mean, I'll take the extra 2 strength, finesse, and intelligence. Alright, Al. You ready for this?
This is going to be the final fight.
Fane. Godwoken.
Oh look, Lucian's still alive.
Dallas told me about you. You must be as hard as diamonds and twice as bright to have come
Oh
so
no!
far.
Diamonds aren't bright.
Your divine
No, look who's next to him.
welcomes you.
Gareth.
Purged Gareth.
I mean, he's got...
That's so sad.
The divine you thought dead lords over the chamber from a granite throne. He moves to speak, but it's Riedeman's voice that next pierces the air.
What a twist.
Lucian frowns at Riedemann, then turns to the silent monk standing near and smiles widely. Reality sets in. The monk is Gareth, no longer seeker, but slave.
Oh, Gareth. He was always so devoted and so stubborn. In this form, his faith won't falter. The ideal servant.
You want to know what choice led to that?
You lying
snake.
Letting him kill Alexander.
Ah.
You betrayed me. You used me to bring death to my own people. And for what? To make the world a better place? Look around!
Ifan, my friend. There were many sacrifices that had to be made. You were but one. Each of them pain me, but I would make them all again.
Lucian, we should tell him the truth.
Yes, I agree. It is time we dropped our masks.
Dallas nods, then reaches for the sides of her head. Where there was one face, suddenly there are 4, She takes off the mask of the shapeshifter. A skull is revealed, bejeweled and ancient as the void.
I am eternal.
Aren't they just full of surprises?
I like that. It's just, this clarifies very little.
That will not do.
I'm here for the Acheron.
The Acheron is the salvation of Rivellon. It contains almost all the source that was ripped from the veil. Except yours.
The plan is almost complete.
We have made so many sacrifices, Godwoken. All of us. Of ourselves and
I think
those
you've
we
literally
love.
skipped some of the most
One
important
last
dialogue for
sacrifice
Fane.
is required. For the future of Rivellon, you must surrender your source.
Decide. Be the true hero and give up your source, or be forced to submit. Like a coward. Like a slave.
There is no other way. The source of the world is required to close the veil. All of the source.
Then that would just be destroying the entire world.
We only lack yours.
You literally have, like, by just saying I'm not here to talk, skipped some of, like, Fane's core dialogue.
I mean, I didn't know it would skip it all, but...
No, I know. I didn't know it would do that either. I just think it's really funny that, like, I think a core reveal just isn't gonna happen.
What does it reveal?
We'll keep going. It might still tell you.
Giving up one source renders one a silent monk, a husk of oneself.
As I say, one last sacrifice is required. Yours.
This seems like a lie, so...
More than enough. Far more. I will suffer him to live no longer.
Ifan unsheaths his weapon. He stands by your side with every muscle tensed, like a coiled spring. Fire blazes in his eyes as he looks to you for support. Ifan nods his thanks. He turns away just as you see the emotion rising in his eyes. Then, the coiled spring snaps, and he pounces upon Lucian like savagery incarnate.
Yay!
Yep. We've skipped so much dialogue. The hammer is Fane's daughter.
Okay.
That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny.
You mean Dallas? Actually, I don't know who you mean by the hammer.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas the Eternal. Also, yeah, we didn't get the reveal here that... Man, that's so funny. I don't know how you've managed to do this. I didn't know that was possible to skip so much of the information. I love the music and the sound right now, though.
But what did we skip?
Like I say, it might get revealed some other way. I'm not going to spoil it.
Everything, like, all the effects in the game are super echoey right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's deliberate.
Okay. Just making sure it wasn't my game breaking.
Nope. But yeah, there's like an actual like conversation between Dallas and Fane, because she reveals who she is and stuff. So funny.
I take it we have to kill all of them, not just... Oh, god damn it. I'm blinded now. Not just Lucian.
Yeah.
He's not a load-bearing boss. He actually looks kind of like, trying to remember his name from Baldur's Gate 3. The guy who turns into giant bone bags.
Ketheric Thorm.
Yeah.
Wait, since when did Blitz attack use... I just lost one of my AP. Oh, because I got shocked for attacking one of them. That's dumb.
Oh no, the elementalist is getting high ground.
I've genuinely never even seen this form of the fight. This is so funny. This is very interesting.
Let's go with... Are there any surfaces other than fire?
Nope.
It is then. Can I select? Thank you. Lucian! Die, please, bitch. Where the hell did you go? Oh, up there. Okay.
Well, darn.
Glad I saved before this.
Yeah.
Although we have to do all the dialogue again.
Oh, no. I just knocked the Divine on his ass.
Damn straight. Probably the best thing to do. I think Ifan's going down soon.
Possibly not, but this might also... I have healing arrows. I don't know if this gets rid of Frozen. I don't think it would. Yeah, I don't think so.
Let's go for...
Oh, interesting. Lucian's got Walk It Off, so he only heals for one turn.
Yeah, I'm blind.
Lol. Kick the shit out of your daughter.
I can't actually hit her.
Lol. Ooh, they cause bleeding. Nice.
Don't die, Losa.
She's fine. Red Prince is... Oh, Red Prince used to be permanently frozen until we... Oh, no, he's fine
He's
now.
got one more turn of frozen. That's not actually going to work on any of them except for the Geist. Why can I not select you? I can physically see you there. I cannot select you. Oh, never mind. It's starting to target weird. And
Goodbye, Fan. Alright, Red Prince, we need to get you out of that fire. Oh, out of that frozen. I can fucking read. Does Lucian have perseverance? He does not. Okay, Lucian. Get on the ground, please.
Just cheesing Lucian. That's fine. He doesn't need the source. And I only have... No, I have 4 action points.
If you have enough, you could knock down Dallas.
I'm silenced.
I did not know that stopped that.
It stops me from doing any of my special abilities.
Yeah.
All I can do is that.
Oh, you don't have Bull Rush, that's why. Or whatever it's called. Battering Ram. That's what I was referring to.
Fane is decaying, disease, he's got everything.
Man, Red Prince is awesome. Well, I have one way to save Ifan, but I don't know how smart it is.
What?
Could use Equalize on him. I don't know. No, because he's decaying. It still counts as healing.
It'll destroy him.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't like swap the health. It literally like. Okay, well I have one way I can save him then.
Thank you.
He doesn't have a turn, but. Although I'm curious, it didn't get rid of his decaying, so.
That's not good.
Also, Lotus is dead.
Yeah, he just dead.
Yeah. Yeah, the cryo doesn't get rid of his decaying, but it does heal him, so he still takes damage, even though he's supposed to be immune to damage. That's really weird.
Very, very weird.
But Losa gets an extra turn, which is fun.
Yay. Did she die?
Yeah. She got lasered.
So Geist should die soon.
How about right now? Because Los is a badass. Munch.
Monchy Crunchy?
Munchy Crunchy. Alright, and then Los's turn again. Okay. So, in theory... Hello, Lucian. Oh, not quite. And that was 3. Shit, I didn't think of that. Oh well. We can kill him this round. That's useless. I think this would still count as high ground.
Okay. That is 3. He'd still have 2 left.
I have genuinely never... No, I'm trying to think. I think I have done this fight, but something happens that didn't happen this time, strangely. It's blessed ice.
Are you feeling poorly?
There we
Dallas? Good. You shall not seal the veil. And now it is time. I call on the God King. Come claim what is yours.
How? What? You are unleashed!
Friedemann cackles in delight at this turn of events. His unbridled glee slithers into your veins and throttles your heart.
You left the leashing wand next to me, you stupid maggot. So accustomed had you become to me pretending to be your slave.
Kill him!
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. And don't look so surprised, as if I would allow that bone-bag Dallas to enslave me. Me?
Sit back and enjoy Dallas's and Lucian's discomfort.
You should have listened to Tarquin, you worm-ridden wench. Nobody enslaves Brachus Rex.
Ah.
I am Brachus Rex.
We already knew this.
I am the Source King.
Was this part of his plan?
This is not the time for talk. Kill him, now!
Too late, you mouldering, blight-stained pigs. Grant
Oh,
me
that's a
power,
shame.
my ally. God King, I call on you.
Shut his goddamn mouth. Yeah, but I mean, there's no way she was
would
gonna get her
interrupt
to...
Brachus Rex. You would interrupt the Source King. You shall redefine suffering.
To be divine.
I'm so curious how Fane's ending is going to be different since he doesn't know that Dallas is his daughter.
Okay, where did Ifan get
The
deposited?
God King hears my call. He sends a companion worthy of my power. Come to your father, my pretty thing. Come to the Source King.
Watch it eat him.
Oh look, she's back. Oh look, she's back. He's back, I mean. Oh look, he's back.
It's Kim. Thought we ate Kim.
We did. Confusing, is it not? Damn, go on, Red Prince. Oh, I forgot how fast he is.
Yeah, don't even get a heal between this.
Nope. Yep, you chose hard mode. I wasn't going to say anything. Oh, hey, my plant!
So everybody just gets piled into one spot as well? That kind of sucks.
Punch.
At least they're fighting each other.
That's Dallas.
Glory is
Well,
mine.
Red Prince just killed a god. Oh, he's unconscious, never mind.
God not dead.
God not dead! God not dead!
Glory is mine.
She's also unconscious. Oh, Gareth.
Those turrets are doing some work at least.
Mm.
Let's see. Since we are right here. Gonna get that up.
Glory is mine.
What does Plague do again?
Lower Constitution.
Looks like if we just stay back, they'll beat each other up, and then we can finish them off, kind of like the initial fight against Alexander.
Yeah, a little bit.
Question is, how long is Lucian unconscious?
Permanently.
Okay.
It's just the end of the fight.
We still have revered.
Yep. That's why I'm trying to get as close to Chem as I can. Hey, Chem. Damn. A lot of these aren't going to hit you. Because you're just not wide enough.
You're not a thick boy.
You just ain't thick enough.
We need
This
more
is very
thickness.
hard to aim.
You get down with the thickness. Reminds me. I don't know why that reminds me, but...
Nah, that was okay.
Isabel, no! Poor purged Gareth. There's no
Goodbye,
more.
Gareth.
I am still silenced. Is that just permanent?
It says so.
The fuck? So there's no way for me to, like, actually use any of my abilities.
I don't know. I think it might be glitched.
Fuck off, Solo Man.
Oh, silence is gone.
Okay.
Match
That would have
made
been
distant.
real irritating.
A little bit.
Oh, a sec. Oh, he moved. Okay.
Ow. Bye, Fane. Okay, he can't reach his destination, and he also can't do any damage to any of these guys, because I think they're all, like, healed by poison. Yep. Can I shoot them? No. Okay, guess I'm gonna save some points for you. Ow. Bye, Losa.
Oh, she didn't have her charm on? Oh, yeah,
It
she
was
used it
in
last
the
battle.
fight.
I forgot.
I'm ready.
Ba-ba. God, he fucking schmoves.
Yup. I want them fighting each other, though. So we have a moment to recover.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Yep. No enemies are near us now. What keeps just like randomly taking damage?
I don't know. One of the objects, maybe. Well done!
Oh, Dallas is still alive, but unconscious.
Yeah, they're unconscious.
Like, she actually has health and stuff, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're not dead. Losa was immediately killed again. I like how when they resurrect, they like retake their weapons out as if they like come back from being dead and go, ah, fuck! Goodbye, Fane.
Yep. Well, this is irritating.
You chose hard mode. Classic. I think if you focus Brachus down, it activates the second phase, and you still have Lucian and Dallas to like aid you, as it were.
So basically, focus down Friedman.
I think so.
Faye.
You can also pick different
Dallas
dialogue
told
options
the
as
order
well.
that
if you want.
What a
Lucian
Lucian, you betray. And for what?
Ifan, there were many.
Lucian?
Yes.
Dallas not. A skull.
I am.
Aren't they just full of surprises?
Explain.
Fear not, Godwoken. Dallas is on the side of all that is good. She is helping me rid Rivellon of the influence of the Source. Listen to her.
I shall tell you the tale as I told it to Lucian. Long ago, the scholar Fane discovered that the veil between the world and the void was made of source. Our 7 lords desired this power.
Of course.
Silence, slave. Our king forbade the 7 to reach for this power, but they didn't listen. Instead, they rebelled and sent the king and his people into the void.
With the Source they stole from the Veil. The 7 created the races so they would have worshippers.
Why would they need worshippers?
During their lives, worshippers collect souls. When they die, the gods feed from them. It's an ingenious system.
Our souls are nothing but vats for the Source-hungry gods.
The 7 made a mistake. By taking its source, they tore a hole in the veil, and it is through this hole that the void finds its way into our world.
The 7's lust for power let in the void. Our goal is to close the hole they created, to restore the Source to the Veil. When we are done, there shall be no more Source in the world. Rivellon will be finally free from the gods that enslaved them.
Wouldn't closing the hole doom Dallas's king and the people to the endless void?
My people cannot be allowed to return from the void. They are tarnished. They are void-woken. They can only bring chaos and death and...
There is more, but she hesitates to share it. Then she decides that she must.
I was a child when the God King tore my family apart. I was purged of source and left to rot in a putrid tomb. A child.
Then how did you continue growing up into an adult skeleton?
It was hell.
She's not
A
human,
hell
she's
I
eternal.
suffered for the sins of my father. He was the one that betrayed the God King. He was the one that told the Seven the secrets of the Veil. The cruel joke of it all is that the same tomb that housed my tortured body is what sheltered me from the void. Few Eternals escaped that fate. Myself, my mother, and Fane. Yes, Fane. You are my father.
Dallis gives you a steady look, cool and collected. This is your daughter. You are her father.
Your child rotted away in a tomb, just like you, father. Look at us! We are all that remains. But now I have revenge. Revenge on the Seven and the God King. Revenge for what they took from me. My life. My people. My mother!
The hammer's voice falters and her coolness vanishes. Every crack and rasp betrays her grief. But her next words burn not with sadness, but anger.
Did you even look for me? Did you even look for her?
Dallis, control yourself. Our purpose transcends your personal wounds.
Yes. You are right.
Dallas's reasons weren't mine to question. All that ever mattered to me was peace. Peace for Rivellon. Peace for me, whatever the means. And now, we are on the precipice.
I didn't know. How could you?
You wish to apologize. We have moved well beyond. Your actions led to this moment, and all the moments in between. Every purged sorcerer, every family torn apart by void. All of it.
Except he wasn't the one that stole from the freaking void.
You have but
one
path to
veil.
atonement, and
Yeah, but
Rivellon
he
has
made the
but
discovery,
one
so
path
I
to
guess.
redemption. You must give up your source. You must be purged.
How did your brutal actions achieve peace?
While Dallis sought the Aetheran, I started draining the gods of their source.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
One more word from you, and I shall use the leash.
I had to hide from the gods. So I had the walls of this crypt equipped with tenebrium and protections put in place. It worked. Everyone, even the gods, thought me dead. As divine, I was created, empowered to stop the void. I was the avatar of the Seven, their strength and their weakness. My bond to them allowed me to drain them of their source.
I didn't realize you could fucking skip so much dialogue by just be like, I'm just here to fight.
You're the Source King enslaved, and his name is Brachus Rex.
Maggot. I am...
With a flick of her wrist, Dallis sends a jolt through Brachus's body. He writhes in pain.
Don't worry, he's well under control. He has made a fine servant. Isn't that right? Ingrate. I used him to find the Aetheran. When we're done, I'll release him from his duty and free him from his pain. Until then...
Dallis punctuates her statement with another wrist flip. Brachus shudders, but his lips remain curled in a self-satisfied grimace.
Weakening the Seven allowed the Void Woken to appear.
Yes, in a sense. When the Death Fog was unleashed, many elves died. With fewer elves to worship him, Tias and Dilius weakened. This gave the God King his first real foothold back in the world. To strengthen himself, he sent his Void Woken, the remnants of my people, to hunt down the sorcerers seeking to reclaim their source.
The Void Woken. Disgusting things. They ravaged the land they touched and infected the air they breathed. They were also an incredible stroke of luck. You see, blaming the sorcerers for Voidwoken made them easier to capture.
The Aetheran now contains almost all of the source the Seven stole. Soon, we will be able to heal the Veil.
The void shall be banished, and I, Lucian the Divine, shall return from the dead. A false divine, of course. I shall have no power, but the world will not know this. I shall demand peace, and we shall have it.
The plan is almost complete.
We have made so many sacrifices, Godwoken. All of us. Of ourselves and those we love. One last sacrifice is required. For the future of Rivellon, you must surrender your source.
Decide. Be the true hero and give up your source, or be forced to submit. Like
I won't tell you which is like I won't influence you either way. This is a legit ending. It's not a game over.
There is no other way.
To surrender your
source of the
souls.
world is required to close the veil. All of the source. We only lack yours.
As I say, one last sacrifice is required. Yours. Good. You
The world shall not know this. I shall return from the grave, a divine without power, yet all who desire power shall fear me. I shall carry the secret of my lack of divinity. Peace shall reign.
Yeah, but then you'll eventually die.
Yeah.
We already had more than enough Godwoken.
Another sacrifice I was forced to make. Those beautiful people. I was as kind as I could be. I promise you that.
Saving. There we go.
More than enough. Far more. I will suffer him to live no longer.
Ifan unsheaths his weapon. He stands by your side with every muscle tensed, like a coiled spring. Fire blazes in his eyes as he looks to you for support. Ifan nods his thanks.
Freeman has a lot of health.
Yep. I mean, he is Brachus Rex.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I will start hitting Friedemann. Zoop. Now I want to do direct damage to him. There we go. Man, that was a crit.
He is undead as well.
Friedemann?
Yep. No, never mind. For some reason, I think I clicked on him, but it... Is he?
He is. He is undead.
Yeah, there he is.
I mean, that would mean that in theory, Ifan would absolutely fucking obliterate him.
Yup. Let's go with... That has such
a lot of
tiny
his
range.
allies will have moved. A lot of his allies will have moved by the time you use it, but it should still be pretty powerful.
I'm saying Ifan's heal is single target.
Yes, I know, but it's buffed based on how many allies are nearby. The more allies that are nearby when you use it, the stronger it is. So, in theory, that would mean that the more damage would be done by it. I like how they just attack at random. They don't attack the person next to them. They just attack who they fucking feel like.
Yep, it's just whoever they feel like that week. Not even the best target.
Erratic. It's interesting that she has one of the spells from the Sir Laura update.
They might have like retroactively added it to her.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, unless I got a crit, I wouldn't be able to knock Friedemann down. Behold, my child. Alright, we all do fire damage now.
In addition to physical, right?
Yes, it doesn't just convert it. It adds 122 fire damage. Basically.
Okay.
Wait, why have I not been sending Losa up there? I think I can. I just didn't. I thought I won't be able to hit them, you know?
Yeah.
What with this game and fucking walls? Oh, yeah, there's blood. Nice. Nice.
And there is blood
That means
underneath
on his
him.
turn, he's going to take a bunch more damage. Yeah, there's blood there as well. I don't know if that's enough, but... Oh, I get... Yeah, clever.
I didn't have enough to summon another guy, so...
Yeah, I didn't think you would. Yeah.
Well, he went over there, you bitch.
Yeah, I guess you want to try and get Fane up there so that he can be the one to use Persuasion. I don't think it obviously, like, affects anything, but...
I don't think Phoenix Dive gets that far, but I can try.
He doesn't have to be next to him, just closest, you know? Ow.
I was wondering where he was going. Going for the source.
Oh, hello. Oh, goodbye. Yep. Well, she reses, but it's just annoying that the res is used up now. Because I don't think you can craft mid-combat.
It would be broken if you could.
Damn, we need to do way more damage to Freedom and quicker, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm blind, unfortunately, so I can't even get close to that. I just have to run.
Well darn.
Drink one, thank you. Suck a dick. Yeah, I kind of wish the audio wasn't like this because it's very distracting. It's just kind of like, especially whenever you have the volume turned down, it just sounds like something is wrong with the game.
Oh, I love it.
I'm sure at full volume, if I was playing this like off camera, it would be cool. It's just when turned down, it really does just sound like there's something wrong with the game. Because I have to turn it down, otherwise it's just overwhelming voices.
Yeah, I get you. Damn it, I can't see Friedemann. I'm gonna go protect my girl.
Okay.
And by that I mean set her on fire, apparently.
Yep. Sounds about right.
This Geist can get knocked down at least.
Well, there went all the bone totems.
Boom.
Oh, he can see up there. One AP, I guess. Get the hell out of there. Oh yeah, he was shocked, wasn't he? Yep, he only AP. Great.
Oh, that healed Ifan.
Oh.
Hey, at least it distracted Friedemann.
Yeah, it didn't even... There he goes. Now it killed it.
Damn, that dude has a lot of AP.
Yeah, 3 attacks. I think all of them have at least 2 attacks and some movement.
Oh, my child.
I don't necessarily like how it pulls everybody down to the bottom of the stairs at the beginning of this fight either. Because it basically guarantees all their AoEs are going to hit you.
Yeah, I get that. That's not going to do what I want it to.
Oh, goodness gracious. Watch Friedemann run away as soon as I get up there again.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to do enough damage to knock Lucian down straight away, which is annoying. That's magic armor, damn it. Yeah, they've all got magic armor. Well, one thing I can do is at least get rid of this necrofire. Oof, that's some damage. Alright, I should be able to knock Dallas down as long as we get lucky with some damage. If I do marksman, well, not marksman, ballistic. Yep, okay. So we're at least saved from currently the least threatening character. I am helpful.
Okay. At least get closer.
Hey, atrophy will still do something, and it
I
heals
am
you. Right.
Bracchus
There we
Rex.
go.
I am the Source King. You shall not seal the veil, and I shall not be struck down. I call on the
I wonder
God
if he heals.
King. Come, claim what is
think he
yours.
does.
How? What? You are unleashed.
Friedemann cackles in delight at this turn of events. His unbridled glee...
You left the leashing wand next.
Kill him!
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. And don't look so surprised.
This is not the time for talk. Kill him, now!
Too late, you mouldering, blight-stained pigs. Grant me power, my ally. God King, I call on you.
I feel like number 2 is, yeah. Oh, what? I forgot, yeah. You don't have anything that boosts
You
it.
would interrupt Bracchus.
Oh, shame. Yeah, well, not a big deal. I don't know why. I thought you had, like, one more point in it. Like, from an item or something.
I think I have some intelligence. I have 14 intelligence.
No, it's not that. It's... You failed because of persuasion. I don't think it would have reduced your strength 1 down to 5.
The God King hears
Maybe
my
it would've.
call. He sends... Come to your father, my pretty thing. Come to the
Skip this
Source King.
Do you want a quick save?
Sure. I put in a real save before that, so I don't have to worry about it overriding it, I guess.
Yeah, he took some damage. He still has some of his damage on him, but it's just damage to his armor. He's still at, like, full health. I suppose if we want to be higher health, if we fail this time, one thing we could do is I could equip Anathema and hit Bracchus straight away. It just means that we then use Anathema, but you know, if it means that we're like full health and stuff, it's not a waste. But luckily, we have a lot more people helping us this time.
Helping us is a very loose term.
I think they will basically... Oh, no, I was going to say purely focus on the enemy. No, they won't, because that one is kicking the shit out of Losa. Oh my god, stop! Okay. I really don't want to leave it at just that, but I also want to do damage. I suppose, actually, one thing I could do... What's Ifan? Ifan's fine, so I want to try and not have him in this.
Glory
Yep,
is
there we go.
mine.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to Armor of Frost on Fane real quick. See, your range on that is...
What's this?
Planar Gateway.
Alright.
I'm just seeing if it can reach anywhere interesting. It cannot. But it can get close up there. So I think that allows you to go...
Yeah.
Any character instantly travel between them up to 4 times.
It looks like...
Prepare yourself.
Oh, hold on. If that might move me further up the rankings. We'll see. Alright. I'm just gonna send him to fight the Sallow Man, because it really doesn't matter. He's here just to tank damage.
Decoy.
Ow. Oh, fuck you. Why do I have to move in order to interact with this? It's right there.
That is bullshit.
There she goes.
Why she took dragon form right there, I do not know.
It's just where she goes. I think she basically alternates between the like raised bits, from what I recall. I don't think she ever like goes into the center much, because she has a lot of ranged attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should have knocked the ghast down before I moved.
Do I have a way to get rid of silenced? Nope. Magic armor. He does not. And here's where we die.
Goodbye. He actually killed more of the enemy than he did us, because I healed.
Yep.
I don't know why the Red Prince healed, but he did.
Death.
Oh, I know. Yeah, his vitality was boosted. And it killed the thing that had his Devourer mark. Yeah. So, okay. Okay.
And if we drop magic armor off of them, I can charm one with Ifan too, I think.
I have nowhere good to send her.
Yeah, that's why I didn't raise her.
Where the fuck did he go? Oh, it's that. What? Oh, okay. I understand what happened now. Jesus.
Yeah, Kem's fighting the divine. Oh yeah, he's silence. Well, that's...
Potions, I guess. Move out of the fire. Those kind of things. Grenades.
Yeah, grenades I could.
You could literally throw a holy hand grenade at your feet, and it would heal. It would heal you and do damage to Lord Kem and the Saloman. It would heal Lucian, but who gives a shit? You should do. You should have some on Fane at least.
I do.
Or blessed water balloons. They'll also do the same thing. Blessed water balloons will get rid of the necrofire. Oh, Salaman isn't undead. Oh, he is. That's weird. Did he take damage? I can't even tell.
Yeah, I think it hit his physical armor.
Oh, yeah, so it was the gateway that was healed. Yeah, if you've got a water balloon, that'll get rid of necrofire. A holy one, anyway.
I oddly enough think I just want to walk with him. Over here.
Okay.
Just to get him out of the nonsense. Although I have to admit, Brachus looks way less impressive here than in the first game.
Yeah, in the first game, he was fucking huge.
Yeah, he was big boy. Here, he tiny boy.
And 316 damage in your face.
I mean, it's something.
Yeah, so I have multiple turns, so I can use one turn to, She doesn't really need physical armor, she needs magic armor. I'm gonna drink a massive potion.
From your back pocket?
From my back pocket. Technically, it's the Red Prince's back pocket, but...
There's some on Ifan, too, if you need them.
Hmm.
I forget that I have to unlock them whenever I...
Yeah.
Load game. They do not stay unlocked.
Actually, I don't need to do that because I can just use my tactical retreat. I don't know if this counts as high ground, but we'll find out.
It's higher.
Yeah, it's higher. Lawson's knocked down, so he doesn't take a turn. Salaman is over there.
All the plague.
That's fine, you fight the dragon. I just think there's this wall in the way, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so it does count as high ground, but there's a limited to, like, who Losa can actually fucking shoot here. This is so dumb. Okay, I actually can still hit, like, Lucian. I can't hit Kem. Annoying. Oh, wait, I can if I really finagle it. Alright, let's do...
I think they... I wouldn't be surprised if they added that because people were just jumping up here with an archer and not getting touched by 90% of the enemies.
Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? It's like Larian's okay with cheese in certain occasions, but not others.
Yep. That's true of a lot of game devs, though.
I guess so. Alright, I should do enough damage here.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Fuck! Alright, well that was a fucking knockdown arrow. Actually, no, I think I got the arrow back. But still not useful.
Thank you for shocking me.
Yeah, Dallas, if you could, like, fight the, you know, resurrected god you summoned.
Something just died. I don't know what.
One of the Magisters. Isbale killed them.
Okay.
Fucking petrifying the divine. Oh great, my Devourer's Mark is on the Kraken, so the Red Prince is now just going to start taking
just damage for
eventually he's gonna
existing.
start taking piercing damage. So much damage, and the shocked on top of it, so like you lower AP.
I think
Right,
Fane
now
is
Kem
pretty
can
well
get
fucked.
Oh yeah, because Cryo would just heal him, would just do damage.
Yep.
Hold on. I mean, I was gonna knock Kem down,
Knock
but
him
I can
down.
do this instead.
Knock him down. I can resurrect him.
Okay.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, because Equalize still just does damage to you, because it still just counts as a heal, which is just
Yep.
so weird to me. Oh, Kem didn't get. Oh, he did get knocked down. He just got straight back up, because that's how he does his thing.
Who has magic armor? You have magic armor still, so fuck you. I think everybody in range does. Oh, the marksman doesn't.
Oh, I killed Lucian. Oh, when you were saying like things were just constantly taking damage, it's the people that are knocked unconscious are taking damage just from because they're not in the combat anymore. So they every turn they're taking damage from the necrofire.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter. It's just what it is.
The question just becomes... Isbale still has all of her magic armor.
I need to try and get Red Prince over to Bracchus, but the problem is he'll just like move. Oh, he used your gateway.
Yep, it works for anybody, unfortunately.
We really need to kill the Salaman. Dallas, there are bigger problems. Right, but I can knock down the Salaman.
Could knock down Kem too.
No, I can't. He's moved too much. Oh, there she goes. There goes Fane.
How did the
There goes
markswoman
Elsa.
take 1,000 fucking damage from that?
I really hate the Kraken in this fight.
Yeah, especially since it's like completely out of reach for 90% of characters.
Mm-hmm.
Not making it more difficult, it's just making it annoying.
I'll yield to none.
probably not. Oh, he ran. He moved. That was strange.
Yeah, because he wants Ifan.
Goodbye, Ifan. What? Oh, yeah, Ifan lost all of his armor because he didn't have enough constitution to wear it. Because he took 2 hits of the plague from Thingy. That's fun.
Up to you.
Oh, great. I love that.
I mean, you can res people onto that platform behind you. I think they'll be safe for a turn, probably.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think who to res. Well, I think I can only res Fane and Ifan. Yeah.
I mean, you can send Fane up next to Losa and he'll get healed. Or can you not see up there?
No, I can't see. And there's no way to... Oh, no, you can climb up there. I can pop him... Hold on. I can pop him here.
I could walk up into the acid. The thing is, I don't know if that worm's going to kill him before his turn or not.
Yeah, the Kraken will probably shoot him. Trying to think if Red Prince will survive another round. Because there's an order I could do things.
I mean, Saloman and Kem are on the same side, so is the worm. The only thing that's not on their team is Dallas.
But if I use Cryo, they can't do damage to me. So they'll just fight each other for 1 round, and hopefully that means they'll all move away from the Red Prince.
Touché.
I just don't know if it'll work. There's not much else I can really do. I'm gonna try it. I mean, we're pretty fucked. Because he's immune to damage. That doesn't mean he doesn't take damage. Or so. No, he's immune to damage, but that doesn't mean they won't hit him. So I don't know. Yeah, I thought so. I thought because of that they'd move and attack Dallas. Hopefully the Kraken stays. Who are you attacking when you do that?
My ghost.
I guess, yeah. And Salaman just didn't take a turn. Okay, that's 1 round. Am I gonna do all this again?
They're just healing the Salaman.
He wasn't that hurt anyway. It was mostly armor. But it seems to have changed their aggro a bit. Never mind. I don't even collect AP while I'm doing that. That's kind of annoying. Fane. Go for the. Okay, Airborne Plague is gotten rid of by Thingy. Airborne Plague is removed by Armor of Frost, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, great, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just bullshit.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I take it we still have to do this fight even if we give them our source.
You do, but Lucian and Dallas aren't attacking you. They're on your side.
More than enough.
Ifan unsheaths his weapon. He stands.
You.
Ifan gives you a hard look. His fingers twitch on his weapon.
But I trust my friends. More than I trust myself. And I trust that you merely delay my vengeance, not deny it outright.
Show some responsibility, Father! Surrender your source!
You'll be a hero. Everyone will know of the sacrifice you'll make. Your name will be synonymous with the survival of Rivellon.
The last time I obeyed Lucian, countless innocents died. Surrender my source.
But our souls? There has to be another way.
I mean, the Red Prince would say no.
No.
Never.
Never.
Never. You sound like a petulant child, then.
Just trying to think of how...
We won't like fight you. It will still be as a team if you choose to surrender your souls. You still have to do the fight with Brachus Rex. You just don't have to do the fight with Lucian.
Good.
You can also just
Yes,
for reference,
very good.
you can choose not to.
She
Like
raises
once
what
the
looks
fight
like
is
a
over,
leash.
you aren't
A chuckle
forced into the
emerges from
ending.
beneath
It's kind of
Rudiment's
dumb,
hood.
in my
The
opinion.
chuckle becomes a guffaw, booming and hateful. Dallis flicks her wrist, and nothing happens.
Oh,
How? What? The leash is cut!
A bright observation from a bilious imbecile. You know people often become sloppy when they're close to achieving their dream. You left the leashing wand next to me, you stupid maggot. So
We know this
accustomed had you
speech.
become to me,
I've heard
pretending
this.
to be...
Kill him.
Do shut up, you tedious buffoon. And don't look so surprised. As if I... Yes, I am the one true... Or did you really think I'd play slavishly along with your ridiculous scheme? It was only about the...
Kill him now.
Too late, you mouldering, blight-stained pigs.
You can try the
Grant
strength
me
one. Maybe it'll
power,
lower it. Oh, nice.
You dared interrupt Brachus Rex. How novel. Who are you to challenge the Source King?
Kill Brachus if you think you can? What?
I feel like I think the third one is just ignoring the success kind of thing. So I think it's 1 or 2.
Ah! You were the fetid dirt on my boot.
Yeah, it's just a bit of extra dialogue.
You
It's not.
are nothing at all.
Yeah, see, so we just go straight here.
Okay.
Oh, because he's the only enemy, he's what my Devourer's mark is on. That's funny.
So Devourer Brachus. His position looks... Okay, he's getting the stuff up, and then he's going to jump over there.
Yeah.
The God King hears my... He sent come to your father, my...
I do wonder why it's always like
Come
Losa.
to the Source King.
The dialogue on this one.
Because of her position when it starts, I guess. Blech.
Blip, 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 and blip.
Blech.
I do notice our allies are not yellow.
Yeah, they're green, so they won't be affected by abilities.
Yay.
Yeah, this fight is significantly easier when you do this.
I take it you're going to go straight for Brachus?
Try.
So you don't start taking random damage.
The problem is if Red Prince does an attack of opportunity while wielding Anathema.
Is he wielding
will
Anathema
break
right
it.
now?
No. So but that's the thing, is I have to build the setup. So I'm gonna try and get to Brachus, remove his armor, knock him down, which should then give me time to do what I need to do.
Their bless didn't actually... Oh, it worked on Losa. That's fine. It didn't work on most of us. You and me are just kind of like off in the corner.
Yeah, there's no way I can get decent high ground. Even this isn't considered high ground on Chem, so...
Well, Chem isn't...
Hmm?
Is Chem really that big of a threat?
I mean, yeah, kind of. I just think I'm just gonna try and get a setup turn more than anything. Just to get Losa up to high ground. Plus it puts her away from the
nukes.
Boy. Okay, so this should do pretty hefty damage to the Salaman. There we go. Right, he can be knocked down, so no more plague.
Dragon Dallas.
The only thing I'll say is if Lucian does not get knocked unconscious during this fight, as far as I'm aware, then we are locked into the normal ending. So we'll see. I mean, these guys do a lot of damage, so I'm not expecting miracles anyway. All right, Salaman. Get on the ground, bitch. Okay. Brachus is currently there, but that doesn't mean he's going to stay there. I will get moving.
Okay, Ifon.
Interesting. I think you've perfectly positioned him in a way that Losa can't hit him.
What? Oh, just behind the statue.
The throne. That's so funny. Damn! Those ghasts hit like fucking trucks, man.
Yup, they do.
I don't think I can do Anathema in... Oh, I don't think I need to. Fucking hell.
Do we need to punch Lucian a few times?
What? It's up to you, you know. I did not expect Brachus to go down this much like a bitch. I don't necessarily think killing Brachus just ends the fight.
Salaman down.
Yeah. I mean, if she can't hit Brachus, she might as well hit this guy. I know you don't have to kill the Kraken.
So, murder is crack-a-lackin'?
I think the only one that has to die, I think, is Brachus, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, she also fucking heals him like crazy. Yeah, because I need... to do the most efficient damage with Anathema, I would need... From where I currently am, 6 AP. I have 5. But I think I should still be able to make use of it. Because the best way to use it is to enrage beforehand. I don't think I could do... I don't think I can swap to Anathema, enrage, and still hit him.
Mm-hmm.
But it should still do like plenty of fucking damage. Because all enraging does is like guarantee you a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think he's just. I think Red Prince could just hit him, to be honest, because he's just goodbye. We're not even gonna kill him.
Oh, he summoned something else. Interesting.
Pain Weavers.
I think that's the first time we've seen it summon instead of just dropping a nuke.
Yeah, I think it does it once Brackus takes a certain amount of damage. Damn, that fucking moved her. It hit him so hard. Damn. What was that ability called? Alright, Brackus healed. That's annoying.
Mortal Blow was the name of the skill.
Right.
I think we can just beat him down.
Yeah, but why not use Anathema? Damn,
Are there no more fights after this?
I don't know, you'll find out. Oh, it did break Anathema. That's... Oh, it did. That was...
Hey,
yeah,
Patient Moz, how's it going? Thank you for the biddies.
Hey, thank you.
I'm glad you're recovering.
Yeah, I should have just knocked him down.
How is life treating you other than that? Well, Brackus. That was a bitch move. But yes, thank you for the biddies. Pretty well. It's a good excuse to take some sick days and get some in-game time. Yeah.
Nice.
As long as you still have the energy to play games, it's not a terrible situation. He almost dead? He is almost dead. He's 591. Die, you bastard.
I think Lucian's just gonna kill him. Goodbye, Brackus! Yep, there you go. The end. Lucian's still up, so like I said, unless we choose to fight him now, we are locked into
Brackus
the
Rex,
give up your source
the Source
ending.
King of Legend lies dead once more, perhaps even for good.
We're not actually that damaged. We leveled up too.
To you.
Shame we can't do it like... I think... I don't know.
The future of
We can
all
do it
that
mid-battle.
is depends on you, and you alone.
Oh,
so
we do
here
get
we
to
are.
choose.
The end of it all.
I'm going to do a save.
Nobody I'd rather see this whole thing through with. I trust you. I trust your judgment.
Your trust is well placed.
I know you will. I know you. Remember? You're the best damn friend I've ever had. Well then, let's do this.
This is it. I can hardly believe it.
She casts her gaze around the crypt in awe.
After everything we've been through, after everything we've seen, here we are. Here I am. And now that I see godhood before me, I know what I have to do. Chief, you need to ascend. There's no one I would trust with this responsibility
the Red Prince
but
needs
you.
to ascend, apparently.
I know you'll do what needs to be done, what ought to be done. And I know you'll do it with style.
Say you'll do your best, and you'll pay special attention to the scourge of demons plaguing the world too.
They'll never know what hit them. Now go on, shoo. You've got business to attend to.
You think back on your journey here, on all that you have seen and done. You think of the Magisters, and the sorcerers they hunted, and of the good and the evil on both sides. You think of how the Eternals came as Voidwoken to reclaim their stolen world. You look at the source around you. The power is immense. Divinity at your fingertips. You think of what you could do with such power. The rights you'd wrong, the wars you'd win.
The rights you'd wrong? It feels backwards. It should be the wrongs you'd right.
What?
You marvel at your journey and how it has changed you. You think of those you left behind, and of those you met along the way, who stood by you or against you. It's time to choose your fate, and the fate of all you hold dear. What shall it be? Shall you be divine?
It's interesting that it's giving me the choice here.
I think we both have this.
Oh. Well,
Your
I mean, you
choice
just tell me
is
what you want to
made.
do.
Now others must make their choices too.
Now others must make their choices too.
After all that you have been through, and all that you have done, all that you have become, the Aeteran
So we can
lies
choose
in
to
front
fight
of you.
each other. That's so funny.
Divinity is yours to take or to sacrifice.
I
What
should
you
have
do
said
next
yes.
decides your own fate and the future of
Because
the
I
world.
fucking would have destroyed you.
Possibly with Losa.
What
I
shall
would have
you do
destroyed
with divinity?
We also have, like, what, 4 times as many hours in this game. Let's see. F5. Just to save, just in case we can see different endings.
Yeah, so you can do the evil ending and let the God King win. You can bring back the Eternals, but that kills everyone. You can purge the world of its source, including yourself. You can release divinity into the world where everyone is divine, and you can become divine. So all of these are different endings.
So God King is the evil one.
It's the evil ending. That's like letting the void win.
Yeah. So if I do the source one, we don't go into a fight. If I do the become the divine, we go into a fight.
I honestly don't think any of them put you in a fight. I think it's kind of bad design, but I think that is the case. Would you like to know the canon ending now?
Sure.
Or after? The canon ending is to allow yourself to be purged.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, Divinity 2 takes place after this. And it would be really weird if... It would be really weird that there's no void creatures in Divinity 2.
I haven't played through Divinity 2, so...
I know. I'm just explaining that that's... You know, that's the reasoning. Is that's why that is the canon ending. The
When
canon
everyone's divine, no one is divine. We'll go for the good ending first.
Well, becoming divine isn't a bad ending. It's just an ending.
Suppose I could turn up the cinematic volumes for this. Oh, no! I skipped it whenever...
Skip the cinematic.
Fuck's
Time
sake.
to reload!
Yep. That's why I quick save. Now, before we make the decision, I'm going to change the volume up so we can actually hear it. Because, yes, I keep the volume low because, you know, that's how things are on stream. It's very irritating to listen to 2 things the same volume as each other. What's bad is I have cinematics up at 100%. And voice at 100%, and one's way louder than the other.
This has made me really want to replay this. I'm looking forward to playing it on the overhaul mod. I'm very interested how that feels.
And so it ended. A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. Dallas the Hammer, the secret eternal, purged the Godwoken and used the source to close the veil to the void. The world was saved. Statues in memory of the Godwoken who sacrificed their source were erected all across Rivellon, they would never be forgotten. The half-demon Malady took pity on the soulless, god-woken silent monks and brought them to the Hall of Echoes. There, from the scraps of their souls that remained, she restored them to life. Sorcerers no more, they lived out the rest of their lives, freed of the burden of being the god-woken, freed from the weight of the world. As for me, the god-woken sacrifice severed the link that bound the sworn to the God King, and I was finally free. To atone for my sins, I spent the rest of my days taking care of the sick and elderly, telling the story of the god-woken, that the world may never forget the greatest heroes Rivellon had ever seen.
There you go. That's one of the endings.
Let's load another. Game's gonna be really loud.
Whoa. There's all these people to talk to that are affected by the ending. Don't load another yet. All of this dialogue that is ahead of us is different because of this.
Well, I'm gonna have to change my volume settings a bunch, so just give me a minute.
Okay. I'm just letting you know. That wasn't the only thing that changes. Although there seems to be a lot of people missing.
Malady stands tall and proud, sunlight sparkling off her mask. From here she looks almost angelic.
Ah, there you are. More than a silent monstrosity, less than a god. In the end, I'm not totally convinced it was worth my while to restore your consciousness, seeing what you've done with it so far. Where did I go wrong?
How'd you save me from being purged?
How is so boring. It's the why that surprises me. Unfortunately for me, I've grown rather fond of you. Still, I'd expected quite a bit more from you. I was interested in being owed a favor by a shiny new god, not some emperor of the realm. Never mind. I'll find another way. I always do.
She fingers the mask covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it. But instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did my best by you all the way. Sacrificed much. And I'd have given even more to see you fulfill your destiny.
She looks you up and down.
I guess this will have to do. Take a moment, why don't you? Relax. Enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same.
Where do you plan to go?
Oh, I don't know. Around and about. Treat myself to some mead, a lover or 300. I'd say we've earned it. Perhaps our paths will cross again. Perhaps not, until we find out.
It would have if we'd gone the fucking sequel.
Just a second, I need to flash the recording. There we go. So we've got who all left down here?
I think people are loading in. I don't know why they weren't there immediately. But hey Jahan.
We don't care about Jahan.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
The demons are still around. All the evil of the world didn't just immediately vanish.
There's something fun up here.
I always thought that those who resorted to self-sacrifice were lacking in imagination. But I must admit, that was rather noble of you.
What will you do now?
That is the question, isn't it? How does one top the greatest feat of necromancy ever conceived? I might have the answer to that. Tell me, have you ever heard of Gustafsson?
I can still buy from him.
No, of course you wouldn't. It's a written language, unreadable to most, but myself, naturally. It comes from a mysterious race from another world. Beings that feed on minds. I intend to seek them out. This Gustafsson seems to guard portals to their realm. And once I've uncovered one, well, why settle for being the greatest mind in just one world, when there's another for the taking? A world without source is one that will need individuals of wit and intellect. A sharp mind is the only magic now.
There's a burning chicken.
I believe I shall enjoy
That's the phoenix
this
that
new
you carried
world
all this time.
very much.
I think it's such a shame that he didn't appear in BG3.
Finally graced us
It would have
with
made
their
sense for it.
presence. I suppose some
I'm gonna go
thanks
pee Sir Loratoxa.
Okay.
What? No, you should be thanking me. I just saved the world from the great acorn. You're welcome, by the way. Honestly, Quercus, some creatures have no sense of perspective.
A huge grin slowly spreads across the squirrel's small face.
Of course, had you not stopped this God King and his lackeys, there would have been very little left for me to save, so...
The cat moves forward, twisting around your legs and filling the air with the sound of dry, dusty purring.
Ah, Quercus! Please, have a little decorum.
Relax.
This battle is won, my friend, but we still have a war to fight. We've undone the Great Acorn, but the Knights of Dre are still out there. They summoned the Great Acorn once. They will be able to summon it again. We have to destroy their order, once and for all. That is the future Quercus and I have ahead of us. We no longer need a shield, but we are very happy to have a friend.
Cute.
If you ever need help again. Actually, ruffle his fur.
The squirrel tenses for half a moment before relaxing into your fingers.
Ah! Oh, my. Quercus, you never told me it felt this good. Well, that was certainly an experience. Of course, this has all been something of an experience, eh? I don't suppose any of us did.
He never
thought
comments
I
on being
would be
dead.
proud to have befriended a
It's probably because he's more so prone to freaking dying.
no one Ow! Quercus! There is no one that we would rather have walked this world with. I do not know what comes next for you, but you will always have a friend in the forest. Come, Quercus. We must... Oh, I think you have something in your eye, my friend.
The cat curls up and snuggles into his squirrel friend, who quietly sits and sniffs on the deck.
Cute. You don't know to talk to your chicken?
Let me click on you.
The flaming
I'm trying
hamstring
to.
bounces and
Wasn't letting me
cheeps
click
out
on
of
it.
sheer excitement.
Daddy! Daddy! Looky at me!
It was like I had to just get his feet. There's the only part I can. No, it's his beak. That is the only area I can click. Is like right around his beak.
It takes you a moment to realize the egg you've been carrying has hatched at long last. The chick trills contentedly and
That's
flaps
his
its
ass he's
tiny
clicking on, by the
feathers
way.
in recognition of its
Eh,
proud
his
parent.
butt fluff.
It
I don't
seems
care.
you've got a new
He's
mouth
on
to
fire.
feed.
It's hard to tell.
Daddy!
Yeah, look up on the platforms. And there's one in front of you. The spirits of those we left behind.
Leave them all behind.
So you're gonna do a beast run?
Beast spirit doesn't acknowledge
Possibly.
you as you approach. He only sings, slowly, achingly, sadly.
You hear the wild beast just sails on the ocean. He's docked in the bay and coming your way. Off on the yawn, you hear the commotion. He's docked in the bay and coming your way. Your cupboard can't hide you, nor can your berth. His daggers don't care about the gold that you're worth. He'll bury your bones neath a mountain of earth. He's docked in the bay and coming your way.
He pauses, then continues to hum, all the while working his ghostly whiskers.
Bold to call that fucking majestic beard whiskers.
It's butt fuss.
I like how the Phoenix is following you now.
Yay. Most important
A slight
NPC.
grin crosses the spirit's face.
Absolutely.
Whether her smile is sincere or not, you can't be sure.
I love Sabine. I'm going to do a lone wolf run with
the
her.
betrayer.
Ifan folds his arms and steps back from you, as if your presence is toxic.
I suppose this is proof I've got really bad taste in friends. After all that we've been through since Fort Joy, after all that, to end up with Lucian once more, to settle for abject corruption over change.
He fixes you with a steely gaze, eyes burnished and shining like pebbles of hatred.
It was absolutely not. You listened to Lucian. You obeyed Lucian. After everything he did, you allowed him to take our source. And now you have restored a tyrant to power. I intend to spend the remainder of my days seeking to undo what you have done. It may not be possible, but when did that ever stop me before?
I mean, you could probably just straight up kill Lucian now.
Yeah, he's just an old man.
As if about to say something else, then shakes his head. With one last nod, he whistles up his soul wolf and lopes off.
I'm gonna go talk to... Oh wow, he actually did. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna talk to Losa now. Hi, Losa. Say you're exceedingly glad things didn't turn out that way.
Me too. I would have made an awful silent monk. Alosa must sing, and that's that.
Ask her how it feels to be free, once and for all, of all that haunted her.
I don't know if anyone's free of anything, once and for all. But I'm bloody thrilled to be here now. Just me, myself, and you, of course.
What will you do now?
Get loot, play loot, get loot, get glad. So, Chief, I guess this is it, right?
She's cheery.
So you guess so. But you won't forget her, not ever.
You say that now, but who knows what adventures and redheads life will throw at you? Whatever it is, you'll ace it.
As she turns from you, the whites of her eyes darken, the veins in her face go grey, and a wicked smile curls her mouth. Suddenly it's gone again. She winks, and you're left wondering whether you saw anything at all.
See you around.
Oh no, another evil spirit. Oh, his
Ifan
wolf already
scowls
disappeared.
at you, but
His wolf still has a duration.
Yep. There's what's her face to talk to. There should be
no more
the
swords,
kid, but
no
he's
more
not
powers.
here.
Don't worry, darling. I
She's
know you have
weird.
plenty of other qualities. Who knows? A nice cottage someplace quiet for Mahalia and I. A roaring fire and a feather bed. Maybe. Maybe. But a girl needs some fun, doesn't she?
Have you reformed your ways?
Reform my ways? How adorable. No, I'm afraid I cannot escape who I am and what I've done.
her eyes flick down to your mouth. She smiles coyly, then slinks forward to kiss you.
Nah.
Almira pouts in disappointment, but it quickly morphs into a devilish grin.
Oh, no matter. We'll always have our first kiss. I haven't been quite able to put it out of my mind. Just as I'm sure you won't be able to put me out of your mind.
Okay, succubus. As far as
It's
the
weird.
kid,
Yeah, the kid's not here. It's very weird.
probably downstairs.
I don't think there's anyone downstairs, if I recall.
There's
but there
nothing
might
interesting
be.
down
Yep. Yeah, to end it and get the epilogue, you just have to talk to the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, because that wasn't, there's more ending. It explains what happens after, basically. Oh, Losa gave me back her teleporter pyramid. That's weird.
It gives me almost as much pleasure to speak to you as it does to be whole again. I will always be an ally to those that carry Source, to those whose blood is of the heroes of old. And so, as always, I am at the ready.
Time to depart.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, just as it always did. The sails flutter in the wind, just as they always will. And yet, something is different. You are different. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. You speak the command to the Lady Vengeance, and another chapter begins. At last, the world was at peace.
First time we've seen a world map.
The ancient lizard empire opened its gates. The houses disbanded, and the empire adopted a pluralist quasi-democracy. Anyone could vote for whoever they pleased, as long as the House of Shadows approved. With their queen dead and the Voidwoken gone, the dwarves held the greatest party in the history of dwarfdom. A new king took the throne, the local brewer. 6 days later, he was stabbed to death with a mutton fork.
Way to go.
Lucian made amends to the elves. He gave them lands and vast riches from the coffers of the old divine order. But the elves never forgave him. They would not trust humans again. And in a dark forest on the far side of a desert, well beyond the high seas, the Black Ring came together once more. The island of Fort Joy, the old redoute of the Source King Brachus Rex, was turned over to the people of Driftwood to use as they wished. They turned it into a holiday resort.
Okay.
Reaper's Coast prospered.
Some of these are short.
The fisheries returned, and the fertile farmlands produced the greatest harvests the surviving farmers had ever seen. Blood Moon Island became particularly fecund, its soil producing the greatest crops. A particularly crimson-fleshed orange grown on the island became a delicacy across half the world.
Yeah. Blood oranges.
Is this where blood oranges came
the
from?
The black pits took fire. The oil there burns still. Driftwood became a centre of industry, trade and transport. Lohar became mayor, and Brayton Barnes grew rich until, after a public argument over import duties, Barnes died in an accident, buried under several tons of fish, and also stabbed in the back with a gutting knife.
About right.
Your lizard lover finally returned to the ancient lizard empire, there to found the newest and most popular of all the houses, the House of Love.
Sorry.
After a long and harrowing journey, Loverick the Waiter arrived in Syseal, where he opened
looking
a
at
tavern.
yours on the street. Yours
the
is
meaty
different to
stew
mine.
became famed almost
I'm getting
as
a
much
lot
for
of
its
your
food
stuff.
as it was for its greasy, abusive owner.
Because I got one about my lover, and it was the dragon.
Lagan left
No, it's
his
not the dragon.
over-demanding wife
It's
and
the,
began a relationship with a
the
local
prostitute
bard.
in Driftwood.
In the spirit of loving generosity, he returned the ring to his now ex-wife. In a fit of rage, she threw it into the sea.
Yeah,
you
you're
would
basically
never
like one
forget
behind me now.
Dorothea's kiss. Dorothea
'Cause
herself
mine- I
left
think mine
Driftwood for the
skipped one.
ancient empire, ever in search of the perfect kiss. She never found it, although once or twice she came close.
Oh yeah, because I didn't kiss Dorothea, so yeah, they are different. That's interesting.
The nameless isle had vanished. Although only open water remained, by instinct ships would steer clear. None of the captains could articulate why. Young Han went into the theatre and became one of the realm's most popular actors. Almira and Mihaly settled down on the farm. The locals liked and respected Almira. She never wanted for help, and deals always fell to her favor. She
I
presumed
love
she
the
had them
Almira
in
one.
thrall. The truth was, they just liked her. With no new divine, Malady found herself in a predicament. She had an important problem to solve, but no ally strong enough to call upon.
They just liked
and
her.
so
It's
her
just
search
sweet.
continued. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found the new world unchallenging. He became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence. One day he vanished and was never seen again. Ahu the wizard became one of Lucian's most trusted advisors once more. He always knew that something had changed in the divine. He never discovered what that was, or, if he did, he never said a word.
I love his weapon.
Yeah, it's
With
dope,
Amadia
right?
silent, the priestess Gratiana left the swamps and re-entered the world. She founded an abbey in the Dragonspine Mountains, offering the last of the undead shelter from fortune hunters, novelty seekers, and ghouls. Jehan the demon hunter found himself at a loose end, so he opened a museum of demonic artifacts. He made a fortune.
Sounds like Jehan. Unhinged.
With Lucian in power, Sahala took the elves away from the world. They grew strong once more amidst the trees of the regrown home forest. Some say her plans for revenge will bring about the end of days.
That's Divinity 3 seed right there. End of
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
Some say only Tova, her mother, holds her back. Lucian returned as divine, united the races, and became Lord Emperor of all
Oh, it's telling me your
Rivellon.
ending. Interesting.
Only Dallis knew that he was entirely powerless. Dallis and you. The
love Fane's
Eternal,
design
now
in his
known as
artwork.
Dallis, was a secret advisor to Lucian and to his successors. For eons she would walk in the world, and would outlive the peoples and all, and wander alone amongst the dying stars. With a small band of elves, Ifan Ben Mezd replanted the lost elven forests. After the first fresh shoots broke the earth, he disappeared, and was never seen again. Some say Afrit,
It didn't
his
see
soul
show
wolf,
your ending
walks the
for
forest
you.
still.
Because it'll save it to the end.
The Red Prince came home a hero. With Sada, he had more dragons. Soon, Prince became Emperor, one who would not use his dragons for conquest. His realm knew
I'm
peace,
reading my
and
ending
the
on your
world
end.
did not burn. Losa returned to her music and enjoyed a storied career as Rivellon's premier musician.
Looks
Dark
angry.
moods would at times overtake her,
Yeah,
and
well,
she
she
would
is.
spend long
She's a huge
hours
allegory
walking
for
in the
depression.
wilds.
And,
She
you know,
always
bipolar.
returned with a new song. And then there was you. In a world
Interesting.
of peace,
It's
you
kind of
could
weird
live
that it tells
forever.
you.
Your
It doesn't
future
tell
was
you
yours
your
to
ending.
decide. But you were a sorcerer,
But it
no
tells the
more.
other players your
Did you
ending.
accept your new status with gratitude, or did you rebel?
So what it was Fane's ending?
Only you know the truth.
The same it always is.
You
He goes
and
off in
one
search
other.
of his wife.
But of him you are free. The God King no longer calls your name.
Oh, I've
He
not
no
seen that
longer
one.
Whispers your
That
shame.
God King thing. Oh, but if cause you're undead.
Only you
That's
know
so
if you atone
interesting.
for your sins.
So I have to play with Fane in my party to get his ending.
Yeah.
Rather than as him.
Yeah. Fane's ending is really cool if he's a party member. I really like it. It's really sweet. Like the dialogue you have with him at the end is really cool.
I am
Yeah,
going to
I think
hop into
the-
this one.
The overall, like, what's the word? experience of the game with the origin characters is great, but yeah, the ending is kind of lackluster because they want it to be up to you, kind of thing. So
feels a little scuff. I did not hear any of that. You just kind of went garbly for a second there.
Oh, fun. I have already forgotten what I said. What ending are you gonna do? Because I'm not in it with you. Because it went back to main menu.
Here, I can invite you if you want. Should still... I don't know if it'll be the same key or not. I'll see. It's not. I'm going to become the Divine. We're going to do basically 3 endings. I'm going to become the Divine. We already did the Purge of Source. And then I'm probably going to say... bring back the Eternals just to see what it's like.
Mm.
I think I'll do the Eternals one first. I don't think I can do the God King one.
You can.
Like, I don't think I want to.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I've never seen the Eternals ones. This is interesting. This is like a huge betrayal.
Yep. Everyone's gonna hate Fane on this one.
We're all dead.
Oh yeah. What a shame.
We don't have to hate him.
A tale that began with my own ill-fated attempt to rid the world of the Godwoken. The Eternals reclaimed the world. Dwarves, elves, lizards, and humans all became slaves,
I thought
ruled over by the Sworn and the Eternals. Relics of the old world remained, but in time they crumbled and fell, like the memories of the peoples who had built them. Lost to time, like sand in the wind.
They imply in the dialogue that they'll
but
use
not
the
lost
source.
to Fane. Fane would never forget. This I know, because Fane is now my master. My task? To chronicle the rise and fall of the Godwoken. This was their story. Master, I hope you approve.
This is so evil.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good? Wait, we're still on the boat? This makes no sense!
Malady stands tall and proud, sunlight sparkling off her mask. From here she looks almost angelic.
Oh, you
Well,
are
here
divine,
we are
though.
again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal benefit. I'd say you owe me, but why state the obvious? Get an eyeful. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time. It isn't going to be easy cleaning up this mess. I don't know how I could have been so wrong about you. I'm never wrong.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Why bother being right when you can be a god? You'll see, you little so-and-so. This isn't over until we meet again.
Thought I was a Divine.
You are divine.
Then why is she treating me like I'm not?
Because you've resummoned the Eternals and doomed the world. I think
Tarquin looks like he's about
Laura's
to
will be the
unleash a
same.
cutting remark for a moment, but he thinks better of it and offers a slight bow instead.
All of this, Quercus, all of our struggle to save their stupid, bloody giant races, and this fool lets his Eternals trample across this world. We didn't rescue your barren land from the great acorn to see it turned over to someone even worse than your damned people. I know, Quercus. I'm disappointed too. I thought we had found a true friend. But no. Come, we've lost our shield, but we still have each other.
Like I said, everyone's gonna hate Fane for this one.
Ah, you.
Ifan folds his arms and steps back.
I suppose this is proof I've got, after all that we've been through since Fort Joy, after all that, to end up with a tyrant once more, to settle for slavery and corruption over change.
He fixes you with a steely gaze, eyes burnished and shining like pebbles of hatred.
Thank you for letting me bring back the Eternals.
Your thanks are as hollow as your promises. I intend to spend the remainder of my days seeking. It may not be possible, but when did that ever stop me?
Ifan pauses, as if about to say something else.
And then he just wanders off with the wolf.
I wonder if Los has got anything to say to me. Oh. I didn't make this decision, but okay. You just
I can't believe I ever liked you. I can't believe I ever trusted you. I didn't escape one demon to serve another. You haven't seen the last of me, but you should wish you had.
As she turns from you, the whites of her eyes, suddenly it's gone again. She winks, and you're left with...
See you around.
Interesting.
Losa spits at your feet and stares at you with a curled lip.
You should be more respectful. The Eternals are back.
Escape one demon to...
As she turns from you, suddenly it's...
See you around.
Yeah, I think because it's like a Fane ending, all of the dialogue is just about
If
Fane.
I'd only known what would become of you back when I first laid eyes on you. This is a curious world we live in.
Her eyes flick down to your mouth.
Sure.
Her mouth meets yours and devours you with predatory abandon. Somewhere in the recesses of your mind, you think you hear her voice sigh, mine. But then the kiss...
Something to remember me by, darling. Who knows? But a girl needs...
Yeah, hers seems pretty much the same.
Doesn't reform my way.
Her eyes flick down to your mouth. She smiles coyly.
We can do that
slings
again?
forward to kiss you. Her mouth meets yours.
Something to remember.
Twice. Giving into the second... Do the ghosts hate us?
Yep, they have something different.
Yeah, deviant scowl.
Defiant.
I think we're both going to the same person.
You can talk to him.
Beast's spirit does not acknowledge you as you approach. He only sings
he just keeps singing.
slowly, achingly.
Does he have a new song?
Sadly.
Oh, the descriptors of it are completely different.
You e'er hear the wild beast
No,
just sails on the ocean, he's docked in the bay, coming your way. Off in the yawn you hear the commotion. He's docked in the bay and coming your way. Your cupboard can't hide you, nor can your berth, as daggers don't care about the gold that you're worth. He'll bury your bones neath a mountain of earth. He's docked in the bay and coming your way.
He pauses, then continues.
He sings it
Was
different.
the same for me. Yeah, he sings it different, but the descriptor for me was the same.
I think he was more it said something about like joyful or something like that on the first time.
Not for me.
Oh.
Alright, the end. I mean, most of this is going to be, and the Eternals fucked everything up.
Probably.
I await but your word, Master. As I was called to be, I am yours to command. My will is of no consequence, even as we sail into darkness. And so, as I must, I say, I am at the ready.
You look out to the endless beyond. The sun's light plays upon the waves, but you know it is not.
Damn, this is
the last.
dark.
The sails flutter in the wind, yet you know they are soon to still. And with a start, you realize where you must go next. And what of you?
Literally
What
just took
of
me
you,
straight to the
Fane
credits.
the Eternal, indeed?
Yeah, nothing.
You
oh,
were
okay.
the key
You get
to
an
it
ending.
all.
Yep.
You set right the original wrong. And the seven were punished for their transgression. Are you proud of all you achieved? Or are you ashamed of your sins?
Ooh, sass.
We erase the painting. I think that's going to be the credits. So the last one is going to be...
Becoming Divine.
Yep. I should do a hard save at this point just so I can check the other endings in case I need them for footage.
I mean, a lot of them would be spoilers.
A lot of them are going to be spoilers?
Yeah, for a review.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to. Like, you have the save and do what you want.
Okay, become new divine.
Can you invite me, please?
Yeah, I can load that again.
I would like to see my friend become divine.
Am I really going to become divine, though? Or am I just going to become a divine pain in the ass?
That's still a divine.
I'm literally surprised that it's letting me make new invites.
All right.
With as much as I have to fight with it.
I think that's just because of the problems we had with BT3. Which I definitely think for that playthrough we should just for the Dirge one, no mods. Just let's not risk destroying the game.
Yeah. And are you in? Yeah, you're in.
Yeah.
Divine.
There's also reasons why this isn't as like good an ending as you'd assume. It's kind of interesting. Again, like Larian has opinions, and I think they're very interesting storytellers.
I think the endings are fine.
A tale that began with my
No, I didn't
own
say they were
ill-fated attempt
not good
to
as in
rid the
good,
world of
as
the
in
Godwoken.
as in morally good.
No.
I think all the endings are great.
It's designed to make it so there's
new
not a
divine
happy ever
rose,
after.
A true heir to the Seven, more powerful than ever, and united Rivellon in its battle against the Void. All across the realm, he was loved, worshipped, and adored. Humans, lizards, elves, and dwarves all rallied to his banner. The Great Allegiance stood once more, but the war continued. From the depths of the Void, the God King still sought to return. As for me, my last hope of ever being freed of the God King's terrible tyranny faded when the Godwoken claimed divinity. An eternity of pain and suffering is mine.
Yeah, if you
I
free her,
cling
she
now
becomes
to
like
the dream that one
an
day the
advisor.
veil will be sealed, that one day I can be freed, that one day a new Godwoken will rise.
There you go. Now you're divine.
Yay.
Yay.
Malady stands tall and proud.
Well, here we are again. You, me, and the ship I've saved from ruin for your personal benefit. Get an eyeful, Your Holiness. I expect it's the last we'll see of each other for some time.
Didn't she have a favor she wanted from
arms
us?
crossed and grins.
But you said
Look at
you'd see
you.
when the time came.
Magnificent. Actually, I've never looked better, except for one small thing.
She fingers the mask covering her face. For a moment, it seems as though she's about to remove it. But instead, she places a hand on your shoulder.
We've come a long way together. I did my best by you all the way. I sacrificed much. And I'd give even more to see you become exactly what you've become. Soon, I'd like to have a little chat about something you can do for me. But I believe that can wait. Relax. Enjoy. I certainly plan to do the same.
I wonder if
I
Lois
don't
is going to talk to me
know
like I
what
became a
about.
divine.
Possibly.
Treat myself to some mead, a lover or three, and when the time comes, you're holy.
For reference, Beasts is exactly the same. I think the ghosts are all the same. I think Tarquin's is slightly different. Is Jahan's different?
Beast Spirit smiles as you
Oh,
approach.
yeah, it is.
You hear the wild beast just sails on the ocean. He's docked in the bay. Your cupboard.
He pauses, then... Beast tilts his head at the sight of you.
He has a positive opening line.
Yeah, that's the same as the first one. Yeah, Jahan's talking to me as if I didn't become divine. That's kind of cool. I wonder what Jahan might get up to
Now
next.
that I am clear of mind and free of
So you can talk to him as well and get
intruders.
unique dialogue. That's cool.
I'm wondering if it isn't time to share my learnings with the less enlightened. And to that end, I have a few ideas worth considering. Once I've come to a conclusion, I promise you'll be the second to know. Until we meet again, Prince.
What does he say to you?
Heading over to him.
You escaped an abominable prison and confronted the king of all gods, only in turn to confront divinity itself. A rather poetic arc, don't you think? Not that your story is finished, of course.
There you go.
Your divinity shines upon all who walk Rivellon. And there will be those that escape to the shadows. You must be ready to face them, whenever they might emerge.
What are you getting up to next?
Now that I am clear of mine, once I've come to a conclusion, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Nah, guess he's gonna tell you first and then me. That's cute.
As a matter of fact, yes, Source makes for an excellent ally in matters of a demonic nature. Not only can Void seep through the veil, but the beasts of Nemesis might similarly slip out of their own plane. Whether you are clever enough of a divine to keep Damien's disciples confined to Nemesis, I can't say. But I think we'll know soon enough. And I suggest you be ready until we meet.
Makes sense. Because Damien's the antagonist, or one of the antagonists of Divinity 2. So it kind of makes sense that he would, because he says, if you seal the void, he says that the demons are going to like find it easier to get through now.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of tracks.
Yeah, instead of the void, we're just dealing with demons.
Well, well, Quirkers. Look who finally graced us with their presence. I suppose... What? You're welcome. Honestly, Quirkers, some creatures have a huge group of...
The cat.
Quirkers! This they summon. That is the future Quirkers and I have ahead of us. And a I never... Oh, Quirkers! I do not know.
Yeah, these are mostly the same things.
We must...
The cat calls...
Tarquin's is basically the same.
If it
but
isn't
there's
the
slight
new...
differences.
At the end of it all, I can't say I'm too disappointed. We may not have divinity, but we do have everything else.
Ask her what she makes of the new god of the realm.
I'm optimistic. I think we picked ourselves a winner. I don't know if anyone's free of it, but
yep, same.
I'm bloody thrilled to be here now.
Get loot, play loot. So,
yep.
Chief, I guess this is it.
I
You
won't
say
ever
that
forget
now,
her.
but who knows? Whatever it
Yep.
is.
As she turns from you, suddenly it's got...
See you around.
Cute.
They still hint that she's gonna be evil.
No, she's not evil. She's still a
possessed.
Look who it is. Our brand new Lord
a conduit.
and Savior.
She can be possessed, but she's still in control.
She curtsies low and looks up at you with a grin.
So, what's your first order of business? End world hunger? Instigate world peace? Send all spiders back to hell where they belong?
You haven't changed at all.
I'm not the next god. Someone made that abundantly clear.
She winks and pokes you in the ribs.
So? Come on, don't keep me in suspense. What are you going to do with your almighty power?
Rebuild.
Big job. I'd offer to help, but I've got some business of my own to attend to.
Yeah, she's not going to be evil.
You're gonna hit the road with a bunch of filthy artists.
She does have a sad ending, depending on like some of your choices, which is very interesting.
Ding, ding, ding. My loot calluses are all but worn off. I'm a disgrace. So, Chief, I guess this is it, right?
You're out of trouble.
Aw, where's the fun in that?
As she turns from you, suddenly it's gone again.
See you
And
around.
she becomes like a demon hunter. It's kind of cool.
That's her sad ending?
Not her bad ending. It's just I can't like remember it specifically, but there's moments in it that are like sad. She doesn't get to lead the life that she wants to lead. Instead, she's consumed by a desire to kill demons because, you know, depression.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a happy ending, is it?
Curiosity mingled with an emotion you can't quite put your finger on. Reflected in the mirror of his eyes, you see yourself, majestic, powerful, emanating an aura of purest source. Ifan's lip curls slightly, and he looks away.
So, you're it. Our new divine. I truly hope you'll do better than Lucian. Be better.
I'll do my best.
You'll need to do even better than that. But if anyone can, I believe it's you. If I can give one last piece of advice, remember that you serve the people, not the other way around.
What will you do now?
I need to fix what my actions destroyed. I'm going home. I'm going to return to the forests where I grew up, where the death fog detonated. I'm going to plant new seeds and see fresh shoots spring from the earth. Maybe we'll see each other again sometime.
He pauses, as if about to say something else, then shakes his head. With one last nod, he whistles up his soul wolf and lopes away.
Okay, so this seems like
that they
slightly
describe him as
better. Lopes away.
It's better for Ifan. It's like happy. Look, Ifan's happier about it, but it's a different ending. I'm not gonna.
It gives me almost as much pleasure to speak to you as it does to be whole again. I will always be, and I am at the ready.
You look out, and with a start,
on to the credits!
War raged on. Arx remained the center of power as the races united behind the Divine. But the Voidwoken attacks continued, as they did elsewhere. Arx would see many more long years of war. The ancient empire of lizards became one of the pillars of the new Divine Alliance. The houses of war and of shadows were particularly useful in the fight against the God King. The Empire used the war to expand its territory. With Justinia dead, the Dwarven Kingdom descended into chaos.
No parties?
But although they did not join the Divine Alliance, many joined the fight against the Void, and did their people great honor in battle and in death.
Didn't have time to party. War.
With Lucian gone, the elves reluctantly rejoined the Divine Alliance. Their place in the war on the Void would entirely depend on the integrity of the new Divine. And here and there, across the world, what was left of the Black Ring fought on.
I love the Black Ring design.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The island of Fort Joy remained a sorcerer's paradise, a place of exile for those whose sorcery threatened to bring in the Void. For their well-being, its residents depended entirely on the benevolence of the new Divine. Reaper's Coast struggled on. The farms and the fisheries fought to feed the people against the Voidwoken blight.
It was basically Ifan gets a good ending,
The
or
Black Pits took fire.
everyone else gets shit.
The oil there burns still.
Yep, kind of. Well, it's one of those things of
Driftwood teetered on the edge of starvation until the night the Voidwoken came from the sea. All were
how
killed.
do you
This
what
did,
do you believe
however,
is morally
put an end
right
to the famine.
kind of thing? Because it's like going with
nameless
Lucian's
isle had
plan
vanished.
is tacit
Although
agreement
only
that the
open
things he
water
did
remained,
were right,
by instinct ships would steer clear.
even if it did
None
bring
of the captains
world
could
peace.
articulate why.
Of course, those things he did
And I really
cannot
like
be
that.
undone. so-
Young Han grew up a warrior
Yeah,
and
like
became
I said,
one
it's
of
an
the Alliance's
interesting
greatest
philosophical
generals.
discussion.
But even he could not win the war.
See, normally at the end you get a discussion with Han about
Almira
what he's
and
going to be for
Mihaly
you, and
settled
that
in
changes
an
his ending.
abandoned homestead. The locals liked and respected Almira. She never wanted for help, and deals always fell to her favor. Outsiders were often suspicious, but no local would speak against her. With a new divine at the helm, Malady had a powerful ally, but she was in no hurry to call in her favor. After all, it might be the last thing she ever did. Having performed the greatest act of necromancy in history, Tarquin found the new world unchallenging. He became obsessed with rumors of another plane of existence.
I do wish each of these would let you like skip ahead one or back
and was never seen
while you're
again.
watching it.
Yeah.
Rather than the whole thing.
I guess so.
Ahu the wizard served the new divine with honor, wisdom, and an at times unnerving feline elegance.
Stop humping the cats, Ahu.
The undead priestess Gratiana remained in her sanctuary, happy to wait for the war to pass. She was troubled only by the silence of her goddess. Jehan the demon hunter never stopped hunting for demons. Sahala sought to strengthen the elven alliance with the new divine. Her powers of sight proved useful in the ongoing war against the Void, but she could never be sure that the new divine trusted her.
No, she's fucking psychotic.
Tova, her mother, was Sahala's most
Hey,
trusted
Daladon.
warrior.
It did.
With a small band of elves, Ifan ben Medst replanted the lost forests. After the first fresh shoots broke the earth, Ifan returned to the war, leading the elves in service of the divine. Some say Afrit, his soul wolf, walks the forest still. On his return to the Empire, the Red Prince was hailed a hero. He married Sada, and they had many more dragons. Soon,
Yeah, I think
the prince
you
became
only get
the
Los's
emperor.
like sad
Faced with
quote-unquote ending
dragons,
if
the Void did not gain the upper
you
hand
play
in the
her.
Empire.
If you what?
Losa
If you play
returned
her.
to her music and enjoyed a storied career as the Divine's premier musician.
I suppose you
Dark
could also
moods
just
would
not do
still
her
overtake her, and she would spend long hours walking in the wilds.
liberation from what's his
She
name.
always returned with a new song.
If you skip that, it'd probably be a dark ending for her.
And then there was you. You, Fane, the eternal divine.
I'm getting a load of
What
stuff about
did
you
you
as the
do with your
divine.
power?
Yep.
What kind of divine were you as the world battled on?
I suppose
Did you show mercy or strength? Did you sacrifice others as Lucian had done? Did you regret becoming divine? Did you wish you'd surrendered the power that runs through your veins and sealed the veil?
I wonder how you would get the ending that you're seeing in
Only
anything
you
other than
know the
multiplayer.
truth.
You don't?
Only you know if you atone for your sin.
Because all I get is the only you know, yada yada yada.
Yeah, because they don't want to tell you, like, in an RPG what happened, you know?
I don't mind it telling me what happened if I am playing as a storied character. If it is a create your own character, yeah, definitely what would you do kind of situation, but
Yeah, I guess so, but, you know, at the same time, you're only picking an origin. Beyond that, you make any choice you want, so...
anywho, that has been
We did it!
not Divine Divinity, Divinity Original Sin 2. And
How did you like it?
it was pretty fun. I'll probably do a solo playthrough as well.
Yes.
Screw everything up, become evil, that kind of stuff.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna do a solo run because, like I said, I really want to try out the overhaul mod, that changes the combat and stuff. Like, it doesn't change anything else; it's just combat. Yeah, and I'm gonna try lone wolfing with that and just have some fun and see where it goes.
Origin or non-origin?
I think I'm gonna play Origin, Sabine. Because yeah, I want to like be involved in her choices. The only question then is like, who do I have in my party? You know, because I can only choose one person.
You're gonna choose Losa, I know it.
Yeah.
It's always Lohse.
She's the best character. I love her. She's great. I also like want to see how things change, like not having Red Prince in your party, because I've never not had Red Prince in my party. I've not had Lohse, like I've done that, and not much changes really. You still have to fight the Doctor. You just don't have to fight the Doctor, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Prince is obviously like quite a dramatic change for the Lizard Empire, so I'm interested in that. Because Sada still exists, so I'm like, well, what does she do, you know, on a Billy Bob? So, yeah. I fucking love this game.
It's a great game. I love the combat in it. So
yeah, it's amazing.
Anywho, we're gonna call it a stream there. I will see you guys Tuesday. I'll be doing some more Legend of Dragoon, and then next week, Sunday, I believe, we'll be starting Burger's Gate. Uno.
Yeah.
Gablin's gonna romance himself a Viconia.
Well, I don't think I can do that until 2, right?
Right. But you can start it in 1.
Oh, sick.
Like, you can get used to her combat and her playstyle, because she stays kind of similar playstyle between the two of them. So,
okay.
And you will be controlling her. You will get a cleric.
Cool.
But anyway, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. Is there anything you'd like to shill?
I mean, I stream now, 3 p.m. GMT, every weekday. I'm playing Rogue Trader. That's it. The end. Goodbye.
There you go. Gave a shout out, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.